That was a terrible time.
One we shall look back on fondly.
That was a very racist time, but
Technically a hate crime, I think.
yeah, legally probably a hate crime.
It'll not be that.
I'm just gonna add to deck many things. Yes. Is it possible for Egbert to be a battle chicken that matches Rocco's initiative and does 1d4 piercing damage? 1d4. I was thinking more like 1d8, man. Yes. That's for our game later on, all about eggs and chickens. Don't worry about it just yet. So today we are playing Storm King's Thunder, episode 1. That's exciting news. So we've got to find out who our players are, and more importantly, who they are playing today. So let's start directly below me with Myth. So Myth, who are you playing today?
My name is Mathematic. I enjoy long walks on the beach. I'm playing. What is my name? Shit. Names. Names are hard.
You are a man. My name.
My name is Hiroki Hayote. He is a Tempest cleric. He enjoys protecting his homeland with a glaive, and he enjoys praying to the rain gods and practicing by the rivers to protect the lands from sometimes undead, but also to summon the waters to help the crops. And that's his jab.
All right, excellent. We've got Hikori, and he's a cleric, right?
Yep, he's a cleric.
Tempest cleric. Awesome. I like it. All right, then. Below that, we have a Gareth.
Hello, again. So I am playing
Hickory.
I'm playing Birch again. Sticking with my theme, every single D&D character I make always has a one-syllable name. But I am playing.
I actually. Oh my god! I actually wrote "bitch" next to your name, not Birch. There is one letter different. Like on the keyboard, they're the same one, and I was like, it would. In my head, I was like, this would be funny if I put "bitch" by his name, and then I was like, but I'll do Birch, and then I just.
I mean, I could change the character a bit, but
I mean.
it's probably going to happen anyway. So I am playing Birch. He is an Ara Cochrane. I think that's right. I think it's.
There's definitely a cock in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think it is the cock one, not the other one. So, but yeah, I'm playing an Ara Cochrane monk because I enjoy playing a monk. Never really played one before. He is from the highest peaks. From a monastery, trained in the ways of the Red Feather, although there has been an event that he won't speak about, the unspoken event, and his wings were shredded and taken from him. He's been cursed to walk the lands, and that's pretty much all you need to know at the moment.
Yeah, all right then. Okay then, let's move across to Revolver. Hey man.
Hey guys, I'm Revolver. I enjoy short walks on the beach, and I am playing Mortimer Longbottom, a light-footed halfling ranger, and I'm just an airhead with the sense of wanderlust and adventure. No real reason of traveling other than the experience to see the world and all the different lands. And yeah, that's about it.
All right, cool. Above we have Lily. Hey Lee.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm feeling pretty out of sorts as I am playing a half-orc barbarian called Ember Brackenvale, and she is a very angry woman.
Yes, good. Good. Feel your hatred, Joanne.
Feel the hatred.
Excellent. And then above we have Askren.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Oh,
that's not my character. No,
thank God, that was just Askren.
I am for this campaign. I'm going to be playing a man named Connor Ishmael. Connor is kind of a regular dude. He's not like he's just a human man. He was kind of the patriarch and the sort of leader of this very small farming village up in the mountains, where it was like a commune where everyone kind of lived and worked together. It was very, very happy. And then some kind of radical event happened. Something happened to the land, and it caused things to kind of upset. And in the process, some stone giants came in and rampaged through his valley and destroyed not only his village but also his family along with it. And so he has now been hunting for revenge. He's been living as kind of a hunter, a tracker, just trying to find the band of giants that destroyed his life.
Nice. Giants killed my village. So yeah, we've got a great bunch of adventurers today. We're starting at level 3. The book recommends we start at either level 1 or level 5, but fuck them. So
We're going to use that book anyway.
yeah, I mean we're basically just using the cover art and that's all. No, in fact we are using the Roll20 pack, which is actually incredible. It's hyperlinked, there's a million handouts, there's all the things that you need to do, there's a million tokens. Awesome. It's really fucking awesome. And it's gonna be pretty cool looking today. And we're actually gonna start you guys off on one. I'll draw you guys into that here now, and I'll show it on the stream so you can get a look around where we are here. And I'll
sweet.
bring that onto the screen. You got black screen, in which case I might need to change all the lighting. I know I had something weird
Just
going
give
on.
me a second, it will light a detailed map.
Yeah, it's a really huge map, so it takes a little bit to get going. So let's bring this onto the map before we do the usual before show hooks and plugs and that sort of thing. So okay, cool. So yes, speaking of the hooks and the plugs, which we like to insert into one another at all times, if you are new to the show, then just hit that follow button and join us to catch all of our shows. We're here 5 nights a week, 10 shows a week. Although this week we're doing extra shows from 7 till 10 each night, so that's pretty cool. We're playing Domes of Ishak Zahur, which you can find here in the chat. You can see the little kind of logo of it before. And that is our egg-filled adventure with a man named Osmosis Jones, who likes to plant eggs on his body so that he can gain protein via osmosis. It's a great game, and Domes is on Kickstarter right now, and it's a really cool game. We'll be playing it later so you can see more, but there's a link for you there. Also, we have viewer decisions coming up pretty close. In just 4 followers time, you guys get to decide something which happens in the game today. So when it hits 20 followers, then you guys will get an event to throw in. It could be an encounter with a giant, a chicken, or who knows, anything really that you guys decide upon. And also when this tweet that I'll place in the chat hits 20 retweets, you guys will also have a viewer decision. We have 1 more sub today. Same thing will happen, you got it. We'll keep doing these so you guys can keep on being involved and engaged in the story whilst we play it down. That's already 16 retweets, goddamn guys. So this is episode 1 of Storm King's Thunder. Came out on the 6th, now we're playing it today. I mean, it was out previously, but officially launched. It's great fun by the look of things, and we're going to have a very different campaign than the one we had in Curse of Strahd. However, as a point, we are continuing on in storyline events from the Curse of Strahd. So to remind you guys, at the very end of Curse of Strahd, they were in the realm of Ravenloft, and they released all the captured souls who were kind of kept in a constant cycle of death and rebirth into the material world. And so there's a huge kind of burst of magic emanating from Ravenloft, its other realm, into the material world, which is what the players wanted, but Strahd also warned them that it would have consequences. And some of the consequences that we've seen from the end of Curse of Strahd until now, which is only a few months later, is that Burnt Shadows has subscribed. Thanks so much, Burnt Shadows, I appreciate it, my friend. You are the most gentlemanly of scholars. I salute you, sir. And also, we'll have a viewer decision in a moment because of Burnt Shadows. Thank you, dude. Yeah, the consequences that we've seen from the end of Ravenloft, Curse of Strahd, into this campaign is that there's been a huge surge of magical energy in the material plane. This has led to the events of Storm King's Thunder, and giants being basically everywhere. And each of you have some experience with giants. You each have some idea as to one particular group. Before the game, we decided that each of you would have some relation to like fire, cloud, storm, stone, hill groups of giants, and each of you are coming to this town of Nightstone for a different reason. This is set in the Forgotten Realms, for those interested. I'll show you guys a world map in a few moments here, but you're close to Waterdeep. Waterdeep, of course, is one of the major cities along the coast of the Sword Coast, and Nightstone is a few miles to the east. So I came up with a few hooks and plugs for each of you that you could have as reasons for coming to Nightstone. And thank you to Chris for following. Welcome to the adventure, Chris. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So for Hiroki, rather. Hiroki, right?
Hiroki.
Yes. So, Hiroki, you suffer some pretty bad visions, and part of your motivation from these visions is that you believe that there's a disaster which is about to happen, and that you need to prevent that disaster. While you're traveling to Nightstone, and we're actually going to keep this somewhat of a secret from the rest of the party, but you know your motivation for traveling to Nightstone. Birch, the fallen Aarakocra monk with the clipped wings, you're traveling to Nightstone. You're not entirely sure, but the same way that birds migrate at winter, and they know the exact date and time which they all need to migrate, Birch has this kind of feeling within him which he needs to go to this place. Something is calling him here, and he's not quite sure what it is, but it's been a powerful enough kind of draw to bring you to this town of Nightstone. Mortimer is, the wanderlust loving ranger. You've heard that the Nightstone Inn is renowned for its food and cozy guest rooms. It's actually quite famous, and the dwarf innkeeper, Marek Ogre, has a fondness for adventurers and a nose for lucrative adventuring opportunities. So you figured, stay a nice night at a nice hotel, essentially, is Mortimer's plan. Ember is the half-orc barbarian played by Lee, who is looking to harness the power of Lee's fire giants, and she's been constantly aggressive and angry and kind of sick of feeling this way. And so you've come to the understanding that you could harness the power of fire giants, and if you could do that, then you would no longer feel this way. You could control your urges and your powers. There's a group within the Forgotten Realms known as the Harpers. The Harpers are a kind of secretive magical group who are protective of the world, but also quite mysterious, and you're not entirely sure that their motivations are all completely honest, but they have great magical power, and one of their main bases is within Waterdeep. So you're actually traveling to Nightstone as a stop along the way to get to Waterdeep as your final destination, as it were. And finally, Connor, due to this event in your village, you're just fleeing that scene, essentially. And Nightstone is a village nearby, a town nearby, and so that's why you've come to Nightstone. The group of you along the way have formed a strange collective of travelers. You've been traveling for a few days together, simply for convenience's sake and for safety. Some of you are convinced that danger is about to happen and that giants are attacking, and some of you experienced that. And so it's very much a good idea to travel in groups towards Nightstone. Now, Nightstone itself is a small little town, really. You don't know too much about it as such, but you have heard that it's a good little trading hub, and that there is safety to be found here. However, as we see Nightstone standing where it is, there is not the usual defenses up like you might expect from a town. The drawbridge is lowered, and there's no one actually manning the walls at this point. And so the camera pans in. Children everywhere. The butts. But yeah, the camera pans in to see your characters, and I want to get some visual descriptions of your characters once again to remind us of who you are and what you look like. So let's start with Hiroki. So Hiroki, what do you look like?
Hiroki has I guess like a full beard, not scraggly or long, well-kept beard, but his hair is always in like a messy, in a messy bun. But it's always pulled back, and it always kind of comes undone because he's more focused on the world around him and I guess order and how things are done rather than how he himself is kept. I guess that kind of goes for a lot of his philosophies. He cares more about the world around him than his own self. He wears a chain shirt underneath his robes. He has probably like high honors of being a guard of his town. I haven't thought of a town yet or the name of the guard, but I will. And he adorns those robes over his chainmail, and he carries a glaive, and that is his weapon of choice when he does need to fight. Because he uses the flow of the momentum of a glaive as if it would be water. That's like his fighting style when he's not praying to his gods.
Cool. And then Birch. What does Birch look like?
Okay, so as I said, Birch is an Aarakocra. If you're not sure what they are, they're kind of a birdman, basically. But Birch looks, he's got a long, hunched over neck, but he's basically a cross between a man and a vulture. He wears a kind of bundled up cloak on his back, which he pulls up when it's raining and stuff like that. But the rest of the time, it hides the kind of ripped apart kind of remnants of what wings he used to have. They still kind of bleed from time to time, as like what was done to him had been done before, and it had been hacked in such a way that he would have never any chance of getting his wings back. And he has kind of two normal arms as well, both with talons on. He doesn't carry any obvious weapon, but he does walk with a what do you call a stick? That'll do.
Yeah, cool. Nice. What does Mortimer look like?
Mortimer is pretty ordinary in terms of like his face. There's no scars, but he does have pretty long brown hair, almost auburn, that he ties back in a ponytail. He wears leather armor so that he's more mobile when he's traveling and sneaking around the woods. He carries around a lucky rabbit foot, who he swears and gossips that it was the deadliest rabbit he had ever fought against and hunted, and he will continue to brag about that. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, cool. So Lee, what does Ember look like?
Ember's your pretty sort of bog standard half orc, except she's quite tall. She looks more human than most half orcs. She's got her tusks, so kind of like poking out a little bit. Really long black hair, slight green tinge to her skin. She's got these like long claws on her hands. She carries her trusty axe, called Brackenblade, and she attaches it to a belt all the time. She's never without a stone or sharpening it or something. She's always focusing, very sort of diligent and furiously scrubbing away.
Diligence. Okay.
Just saying.
Connor, what about yourself? Oh, nice and muted.
Yeah, I think that.
A little bit. I will drink. No, Connor is. He's kind of like he's got there's a picture in his bio. He's dressed in mostly leathers, like dark greens and browns, because he spends most of his time sort of in the woods hunting and tracking. He has sort of like a leather cowl on with a hood and like a cloak and like tall kind of stitched leather boots that go up his legs. He carries on two metal rings on his belt. He carries a hand axe on each side, and then he's just got like a short bow and arrows kind of tied up on his back. He's sort of a middle-aged man. I guess he's just starting to gray a little bit in the beard, like a little bit premature, but you know, he's it's definitely from the stress. And also he's got kind of like a scar that kind of makes his right eye or his left eye almost like a little bit shut.
Cool, I like it. So the kind of camera pans in on you guys, and I realize we've already got 2 viewer decisions to do, but we'll get to those in a moment. And we see this group before. It's raining very lightly here in Nightstone. You hear a light kind of faint ringing bell, but no real other activity from the village itself. It's surrounded by a moat. It's kind of cone-shaped on a flat-topped hill, enclosed by this wooden wall. And the keep, which overlooks the village, which is actually about down here in this area, it looks partially collapsed. I don't know if you guys can see that due to lighting, but yeah, the keep is partially collapsed and fallen in. But other than that, it looks like a fairly normal kind of northern town. Faced a terror line for following Gentleman and Scholar.
It's my boy Lime.
It's my boy.
It's my boy Lime.
Why can't I hold all the
You are
line?
too white to say that, Gareth. So, yeah, the drawbridge is... My drawbridge is lowered. And there's no guards on the walls, which does strike you as somewhat strange. Unless it's a festival day, in which case it would be like that, but there'd be a lot more activity were it to be a festival day, and you don't see any of that around. So what are you guys doing?
Mortimer will just kind of march up to the drawbridge and really not pay any mind to there are no guards there.
Yeah. So you come up to the little drawbridge. Oh, we can move you.
Yeah, I can't move my character.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't actually have control over those tokens.
Ah, that represents wrong character, right? Well, it doesn't matter.
Get wrecked, I can.
You're the
I
worst.
can
on the
move.
list.
I can move. Hiroki.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hiroki.
Yeah, okay.
I can.
Danielson.
Mortimer can move now, it looks like. With any luck,
Okay.
change that.
Go there.
So,
That's because all the character sheets are shared, that's why.
yeah. There we go. Cool. So you can move your character up to the little drawbridge there.
Did we discuss how we knew each other?
Yeah, you just met on the road basically and decided to travel with one another. You've traveled with each other for like 2 days. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe
So-
like a storm or something, or something that like we all just met up and traded stories to travel in together.
Sure. So,
Sure.
Sure. Mortimer, you come to the drawbridge, which is lowered, and the iron chains bolted to the drawbridge, connecting the winch mechanism to the nearby watchtowers. But you notice that there are a couple of prints around here, footprints in the kind of mud, which look to be wolfen. And as you kind of spot up ahead, just within your line of sight, you see these two large wolfen creatures who are just kind of like pawing at some parcel on the floor, fighting over it like dogs do. And there are two goblins on their backs who are just letting them fight, and they're having a conversation. Yeah, in Goblin.
Hey guys! I think there's something wrong here.
Whoa.
Guys!
Oh, okay. I thought that was near. I'm like,
What is wrong?
I don't know, but there's goblins over there. They're just in the town. Is that normal here?
playing Morty?
Morty is my name.
Literally sounds like Roy.
I love it. Oh, I get it. All right.
I put my hand on his shoulder. You should keep your voice down.
Okay.
I kind of beckon everyone else towards us.
What is this racket?
I've seen these beasts before. They stalk the land like you do. I'm not sure what's on their back though.
So we're looking at wolves and
Wolves with goblin riders.
Yeah.
yeah, and they are inside the gates.
I don't know if you quite have line of sight there, but they are just here in the kind of town square.
We can see.
Okay,
them.
okay, not on the drawbridge. That's where I thought they were. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I guess Connor will kind of kind of like he's carrying like a satchel, like his backpack, because he was coming here to resupply. He says, "Are you familiar with goblins?"
The green things, I don't know. They look like but smaller.
Right. They have it. It doesn't look like they've seen us yet.
Not at this point. They seem quite intent on this satchel that they're pouring with.
Connor will say, this town looks worse up close. If there are these things, they're foul creatures from the mountains. They live underground.
I have heard many stories of these creatures. I have not seen many in my travels.
So, do we shoot him, or?
Silence! Keep your voice down. Do not let them hear you.
Quiet, friend.
What's Mortimer's stealth check? Yeah, move silently at all.
Ah, guys!
Jeez, Rick.
Oh
I am
boy,
stealthy.
Scoop!
Do you want me to?
We must approach carefully if we want to get by.
He says, are any of you proficient at moving silently, tracking?
Yeah.
I can sneak pretty well, you know.
If I shut up, probably.
My footsteps, they do not make much noise.
Brings all the boys to the yard.
Right.
I feared that our scent may give us away first.
Right. If we need to get in, if there's two in the center, that means there's probably more nearby.
I mean, I could go in.
Stop
Look.
talking.
Oh my god. Seriously. I love this character already.
I think we should maybe draw them to us.
He kind of reaches onto his back and starts like pulling this half-strung bow off of his back.
Nice. And thank you to Derringer Rifled for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
And I kind of say, Half-man, do you think you can draw them to us?
Sure, bird person. I could do that. I mean, it's kind of rude that you call me a half person, but
He did not call you half a person, he called you half a man. He is half a bird, is he not?
No, I think he's all bird.
You know, the common tongue does not sit well in my mouth. Words are hard.
all right. I guess I will kind of sneak and then shoot
Okay.
at one of the. I'll aim for the wolf.
Sure, okay. Roll me a stealth check to enter into the village. Unless you're in range now, of course. If you want to take the shot from there, or if you want to move in and take a better shot, then you can.
I just didn't know if I had line of sight because of the wall or like the tower.
Yeah, you probably need to get to at least here to get a clean shot on them.
Okay. Yeah, I will do a sneak then.
Cool.
I did that right?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah,
Did I?
15 is a pretty good stealth check. So you creep up to the kind of watchtower around here, and you can make a shot at him.
Okay, I'll shoot the one that's closest to me.
Nice. I'll give you advantage on the shot, seeing as they're not aware, not moving at all, really.
Okay.
Got a pretty clean shot.
Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for all the viewers too. This is like my first time actually playing 5th edition,
So
as
good.
well as using like the roll 20 to do damage and stuff.
Doing really
Sorry.
good though. Doing really well.
Basically, if you fuck up, we won't mention you next week and you won't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened, and
Well, we'll get a roll window out of it. So.
I rolled a 1.
I had advantage though, so it's a 22.
Oh, good.
So it is a hit, so you can roll damage on that. Luckily for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just click the word longbow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Take 9 damage. So this warg just kind of, you would see an arrow just kind of whistle into the area. As Mortimer fires his arrow through, and it kind of hits a warg in the snout. So you go, and you hear this kind of raised voices coming from the other goblins, warg here, and several other kind of goblin voices are raised around the village. It's time we should roll initiative, actually.
Ooh.
Hello. And it's also time, whilst you guys are rolling your initiatives, to throw in a viewer decision, because we've got 2 and basically 3. So we're going to put the 2 together, because we just won't have time to get through all of them otherwise. So we'll put them into a 1 mega, and we'll pick the top 2 choices, we'll say. So, underneath that line in the chat, throw your ideas as to something which could happen next. They're in Nightstone, this is Storm King's Thunder, there are goblins in the village, there's wargs, and we need some extra things thrown in. So it could be that the goblins have a giant leader, it could be that they've got a big goblin boss around here, or if you guys were here with the prep with me, you know, a bunch of the super secret exclusives that could come into play here as well. So there you go.
I'd like to start something here. Since we're rolling initiative, guys, can we get a wall of ERP swords in chat?
Yeah.
Let's get some swords going.
Get your swords on.
Get your swords out. Whip them out.
Swords out, boys. Swords out.
Swords out, you.
Without your sword, it's fine. We're all doing it.
We're all friends here. We're all friends.
Boys, no judging. No kink shaming, don't worry, guys. ERP6. One day, good guy. When they approve that first Ogre emote of mine, that's when they'll.
I just love you still salty about it.
It's so good.
It was just so well done as well. Like the artist, she like put so much work into like drawing a fucking dick for me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like,
Will BTTV like
You
do
should
that one?
just do a new emote for dick butt, really.
Yeah.
So we've got Connor going on a 17. We've got Hiroki going on a 4. Hiroki! 4.
Hiroki.
Ember.
Daniel son.
What did you roll, Ember?
I rolled a 7. Why has it not come up?
I don't know. But
He did.
I'll take your word for it.
Let me try it again.
But
See it right there.
You
in
wanted
chat.
to send. You wanted to send the result of this.
I got a
but they
9.
got a token.
a 9. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the so that error is just because if you click it, it expects to send it to the actual Roll20 turn order, but that's not up. So
Can you still see what I rolled though?
yes,
Okay, cool.
So Mortimer, what did you roll?
I got a 16.
16. Proud of you. Okay. So
Thanks.
That's proud, finally.
we'll take that as the initiative order that I've got here. So we've got Connor going first, Mortimer, followed by Goblins, Birch, and Ember. Where did I lose Hiroki? And Hiroki's last, there we go. Right down the bottom there. We'll take Mortimer's attack as being a surprise round. So now we're in round full. So Connor, an arrow's been shot, the warg has been hit, and the goblins are kind of screaming and chittering.
all right. Are they? Do they look like they're running this way?
They look like they're about to on their turn, yeah.
Okay. He will kind of rush forward and grab the 2 hand axes out of sort of the belt rings, and he's gonna run up here and basically plant himself like just around the corner of that wall,
Okay.
like with his back up against the wall and 2 axes, so that when the things kind of rush by, he can take a ready attack and just double swing.
Cool. Mortimer, your turn.
Okay, I'll let loose another arrow and then move back.
I like it.
So I'll shoot the same warg.
Nat 20, hello.
Hey, baby.
That's more like it.
You
Nice.
just click longbow now.
Crit.
No,
if you-
the word
Yeah.
in the word in chat.
See where it's wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. So 15 damage on this one. You almost like take it completely down.
Nice.
Would say you sink this one into kind of like the snout again of it. It's got 2 arrows, and it looks kind of like ready to toss the goblin rider from off. He's kind of screaming towards you. Anything else your turn, Mortimer? You want to move?
Yes, I would like to move kind of where Hiroki is, like right here,
Uh-huh.
if that's possible.
Yeah, perfect. So these creatures are going to kind of ride in towards you, ride out and meet them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like just screech Connor, where you can take a readied action to hit that guy.
Yeah, as he's coming around the bend, I'm gonna take like 2 swings at him. So here's 1, and there's 2.
Nice. So first attack is second attack is a hit, probably. So the first one, 8 is a miss, but 18 is a hit.
All right. Just 6 damage right in the face.
Nice. And Sway donates his magic surge, his sub-magic surge to Lee. He says he's sorry, but we don't believe him.
Thank you, but you are forgiven. I'll never forget, though. I'll never forget.
Never forgive, never forget. So you swing this axe around and just kind of bury it into this warg as the goblin is just sent flying over the kind of head over heels. It's kind of stirrups which it has just kind of come loose and goes flying off. And we can say that Hiroki, there's a goblin flying towards you, and you've got a moment to awesomely kill it. How do you do that?
Well, in that case, I see your cue. I'm going to take out my probably the glaive has probably been drawn, and it's probably behind his back with the blade facing out and down. And as it comes close, I'm just going to do like an upward swipe and try to cleave it in half.
Yeah. This one just gets eviscerated in 2 by your glaive, and it's not having a good day. Not having a good day at all. So a couple of these guys are going to do a few bits. These guys are moving out here. Got a double move. Secret means. So are these guys. Gonna move out here. Well, it might not be in line of sight at this point. So this warg attack is going to, the guy on the back is going to shoot an arrow towards you first of all, because he's no fan of your life, and he's going to shoot at we'll say Connor, seeing as he's come round to attack, so he's the most visible enemy, we'll say. So let me find his sheets real quick. What's your armor class out of interest, by the way, Connor?
15.
Okay, excellent. Oh, there's a handout for a warg as well, if you want to see what these guys look like. And there you have it. This guy's
Little knobheads.
Yeah, they do have knobby little heads. It's gonna hit you for an 8 with 1 arrow. Guess that's a miss. Yeah.
Just in the wood right next to him.
Yeah, and the second one comes in for a 12.
Nah, he just ducks behind the corner.
Yeah, comes in and just misses you. Whilst you're in the cover, it's Birch's turn.
Okay. Am I going to be able to get past both of these people on the bridge? Is it
Let's
big
see.
enough?
If they're allies, you should be able to.
They're allies, so you can move through them.
60 foot? That might just be a bit too much for me.
Well, so much scaling. This is 5 feet rather than that being 5 feet. Does that make sense?
You could turn down the grids in the actual page settings.
I could do, couldn't I?
I think
But that
I might
requires
need-
at least 2 clicks. I don't know if I can make that.
And I'm just going to kind of launch it in with my talons out, trying to do some damage.
Excellent.
Right, I get to make 1 attack, 21 versus AC. For 6
21's a
damage.
hit. 6 damage.
And then I get to make another attack because I'm a monk. 18 versus AC.
That's a hit.
Nice.
That's going to be 5 damage.
Nice. So you're just kind of like punching.
Yeah, so
this
I'd
wall.
scratch him with my face and then I'd spin up and do a roundhouse.
Nice.
A cheeky beaky scratch.
Chicky beaky. Where's the best? Ember, it's your turn.
Ember's going to be really freaking angry right now, and she's going to hurl a javelin. She's going to take a javelin out of her little quiver. She's going to hurl it at the dude, the warg. Alright, let's have a look then. Does that work?
Sounded like it worked.
Oh yeah!
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So that's a hit. So roll that damage.
How the hell do you have +10 to hit?
I don't know. It's one.
That's gotta be while raging.
You got +3 from your strength, +5 from a modifier, and +2 from proficiency. I don't know. Either way,
It's
that's
what
a,
it said on the sheet that I've got.
either
so-
way, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and the damage is 1d6 plus strength. Oh no, should just roll it again. I'm really confused as to how to roll damage. Right, okay.
You can just click this.
You click the
There you go.
word javelin.
Yeah.
Just click the word javelin again.
In chat.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
says it below the rolls. You just
It
click
should
that.
be 7. It's rolled for the crit. Oh my god.
What is going on?
Wow, so much. Broke it.
7 damage, Will. The first one rolled for a crit. I've just taken a dice away.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Got it. All right. So that is Ember's turn. Anything else you want to do, Ember? Like move?
I would like to move a little further towards the warg.
All right, cool. So you can do that, and it's Hiroki's turn.
Sorry, I physically can't because I can't control my token.
Oh, I thought I changed yours. Okay,
Yeah.
last one. Hiroki.
Hiroki. They're right there. Okay. I'm gonna move. Are we not using? What's the size here? What's 5 feet?
Just
5
the
feet is-
darker outlines. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the big ones.
It's for small characters like goblins.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up to here. And then I'm just gonna hold my action. I can't hit anybody from where I am. Actually, I do have a reach.
You
That's
can. You've got. So just think about rather than feet, just think in squares. So one square. You can move 6 squares, so you can get up to it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, so yeah, I'll get right here, and then I'll
Also,
want
do
to
see
keep blinking.
Ewoks.
I want to do something. Annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna with the glaive out, I kind of like charge forward, and with a flourish, I swipe with a downward chop for 17
17's a hit.
for only 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage.
Probably nicked its elbow or something.
Yeah. It's pretty wounded though, so every little bit counts. That's Hiroki's turn. It's the top of round 2, and it's Connor's turn.
Seeing that he's just gonna kind of bolt this way. Wow, my music just got real loud. Hold on, I gotta turn that down. He's gonna kind of bolt behind the like around the gate and just wing one of his axes, like, throwing axe style, at this.
Nice.
He kind of runs to cover over here.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's just same thing.
Do it.
It's just a 10.
Cool. 10's a miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, he's just gonna pull out his dagger with the hand that just threw the weapon.
Nice.
He
It's
have 2 in his hands.
Mortimer's turn.
Okay. Sorry for so many questions you're gonna have. Oh, go
Before
ahead.
that happens, real quick, can I see the goblins that are running up the street from where I am?
Let us see. Yeah.
I mean, I can see them. I'm just wondering if that's.
If
like
you have line of sight to them, then you can see them.
Okay, then he'll as he ends his turn, he'll just kind of catch a glimpse of them out of the corner of his eye
Yeah.
and shout like, "There's more incoming!"
Oh shit.
All right. It is Mortimer's turn. Yeah. You said he had a question. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry for so many questions. Are there double actions? Like, can I cast a spell and then attack with my bow?
No.
Not a level like 3. You can do cool things later on, but at this point,
Unless it says it's a bonus action,
Yeah.
you get 1 free bonus action.
Okay.
Some things have that as an option. Like
Yeah.
I can do another attack as a bonus action as a monk.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm just gonna shoot my longbow or shoot an arrow at the warg.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay then. 11 is a miss, unfortunately.
All right, then I'll just hang out.
Just hang out. Okay, cool. This little goblin went to market, and the warg is going to attack Hiroki here. So Hiroki takes a 8 versus your armor class.
Nah.
Guess that's a miss. The goblin's going to shoot off the back into Birch for a 24.
Oh yes, that's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. And you take 9 damage.
What was that? What was that with?
That's a bow. And arrow.
Okay, so I can do some more monkey.
Yeah, you can do
balls
monkey
for
shit.
this round. So I can roll a 1d10
You can.
plus 3. I reduce the
okay.
damage by 12. Does that take it to 0?
Yeah, it takes it. Yeah, -3. You heal 3. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you just don't take any damage.
I pluck the arrow out of the air with my talon, and then I throw it back at him and make the attack again.
Nice. That's awesome. He as he shoots you, and then you like grab it, and you're like, what?
17 versus AC.
That's a hit.
What was the damage for it?
9. 9.
You happy to let me keep that damage?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I just kind of pluck it out of the air, spin it around, and throw it back at him.
nice. And you just take him down. You just. So he fires the arrows. You grab it on a 12, throw it back in his face. This goes through his. And he dies rather painfully. These goblins are gonna run up here. These goblins, these two here are armed, and they look like they've got little kind of stone axes and swords and the like. But these two here are children, and you actually see a few more children kind of coming out, kind of running out to see what all the commotion is about. These are like little goblins.
A resplendent offering.
Tall and all. And thank you so much to ASMS Lido, who donates £30 and says, a magical gift for Lee, Gareth, and Myth. Unleash Lee Yellow Justice, of course. Thanks so
Oh,
much.
thank you.
Thank you so much. It's good to have you back.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome.
That's a book one, isn't it, Will? The £10 one?
So again, sorry, mate?
That's a book magical weapon, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, yes. Sorry, I was trying to understand what you meant by book. Yes, indeed. I've got some cool Storm King's Thunder based ones as well, so we can use those.
nice.
There's a sweet glaive in there.
Sweet ass glaive in there. So we'll get to those in a moment. And thank you to Selfless Endeavor for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Puts us onto our next viewer decision in but a few moments here. We'll get to the first one. We're going to take the top 2 from the first one and get this next one going here in a minute. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us. We'll have more of these throughout the rest of the night. So get following. And we're also giving away a copy of Storm King's Thunder, this book which we have today, hardback copy. If you're interested in getting your grips on it, and you can do so there. Yeah, these two goblins come along here, and they're kind of like waving at you, kind of like in like they're kind of like stop motions are being made by them. They're clearly not speaking in common, but they're kind of just like waving their arms as if you to stop fighting. And that's their turn. Birch, it's your turn.
You're muted.
Oops, I double clicked. The ones in front of me, I feel like an old man. The ones in front of me now, these little ones here, they are children.
They are men. The first two here are goblin men who are armed, but they are kind of like stomping towards you, whereas all the other goblins appear to be children.
I'm going to run towards these, and I'm going to strike both of them.
Nice.
I'll strike one and then go to the other.
Okay.
I don't know what these things are. They're ugly, and they tried to shoot me with an
You're
arrow.
a bird, it's true.
Yeah. So, first attack, 19 versus AC.
That's a hit.
That's 7 damage.
Nice.
Slashing talon variety.
No, my favourite variety. You kill him.
Then I'll use my bonus attack to hit the other one. 22 versus AC. Oh my
That's a
god, these
hit.
rolls. For another 7.
And you kill it.
Did I just kill them? These.
You kill the two.
Do
Yeah.
you just like rush forward and like?
Just
throats?
claws go through the backs of the head.
Yeah.
It's like a seagull wanting some chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's slightly less dangerous.
Yeah.
I think you put Wolverine on them.
Ember, it's your turn.
Yes. She's going to swing her axe this time. There we go. 18.
18's a hit. Who are you attacking here?
Yeah, you're still way in the back.
Hey,
Oh yeah, sorry. I was
No,
swinging my axe at no one.
don't kill me.
I was gonna like rush forward. Yeah, here we go.
Okay,
That's an ally. Don't swing at him.
that's good. Okay. Cool. So you're gonna move up there. Are you
I
going
don't think
to?
I can even swing an axe because I'm not even that far. So I'm gonna go for a.
These are children here as well. Are you gonna kill those?
Do it.
I'm gonna kill the kids. Yeah.
Excellent news. Hiroki, it's your turn.
You have to smite all the
Did
evil.
you kill the kids, or are you going to kill the kids?
She's going to. She looks like she's
Going to. Really fucking.
All right, I'm gonna run over here and cast Thunder Wave,
Okay.
and I want to push. Actually, I'm gonna double my movement to here.
Are you gonna like rush in front of me?
Yes.
I'm just
and
so
I-
full of rage. I don't
put
give a
my
shit.
glaive like away, and then I just run towards these kids. And like I want to keep. Yeah, I run towards these kids. I can't do anything this round besides double move. So that's the thing.
Sure. Who's the one with the rabbit foot again? Does one of you have a rabbit foot charm?
I
Mortimer,
did.
right?
Yeah. More to
Okay.
me.
Alright, we'll get to that in a second. So top of the turn, top of round 3, it's Connor's turn.
He'll kind of like he's gonna kind of continue his momentum and sort of vault the little picket fence here, and then kind of continue running like as Birch is burying his talons into these two, and he's kind of looking around like you see him kind of like slow down and sort of stop in the middle of this field, just kind of looking around like very confused at the display that's going on in front of him. And so while they're kind of barreling into these children now, there are no adults. There are no adult goblins left. Right?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Can I scan the village real quick to see if it looks like there are signs of goblins inhabiting this place?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
All right.
Cool. Rabbit foot stuff. Are there badges for child murderer? Rachel's got them all, actually.
Not too great, just a 10.
Okay, so you have a look around, and short answer is yes. There looks like there's some signs. It doesn't look like they've been living here for a very long time, but you see kind of like nests and kind of like dens that goblins like to build, kind of filthy living kind of on the floor. Looks like around here, the goblins have made some kind of home.
And these giant things that look like boulders in like around the field, are they like? Do they look like they were rocks that were like hurled here by trebuchet or something?
These look like, yeah, probably huge rocks, which have fallen and crashed into the ground and taken down a lot of the buildings.
He's just gonna kind of like put his weapons to his side and says, "I think we may be a little bit too late." And that's it.
Okay, that is Mortimer's turn. We're gonna take one of these field decisions on. The rabbit foot comes alive again and attacks.
Oh no!
So
How lucky.
the rabbit foot charm does not bring very good luck, and in fact, kind of starts kind of pouring at you furiously.
What's going on?
You can, yes,
Guys! There's no one around you.
you can take a 23 versus your armor class.
Oh god, that's gonna hit.
Really wish I was playing Rick.
Yeah. You only take
So
3
crazy.
damage from the paw. Just kind of like scrapes across it. He's suddenly got claws in his paws. It's your turn, Mortimer.
Is it still alive?
It appears to be, yeah.
It's just the rabbit foot, right? It's not. It didn't turn into like an
Didn't turn
entire
into a giant
rabbit.
rabbit or anything. No, it is just a rabbit's foot, which looks like it's become possessed with something.
I'm just gonna throw it in the moat. I'm gonna try to like get it off me and throw it in the moat.
All right, you're gonna be a dex saving throw. Just you can do it. It's just whether or not you take any scrapes along the way. You know.
Okay. Dex.
What's up, Glick?
So 18.
And 18 is good. Yeah. You just kind of take the charm and just throw it into the moat. You don't take any damage whilst you're doing it, but it does take up your turn. You can move, but it takes up your action to kind of get rid of this this thing on your.
Oh man, where am I gonna get another rabbit foot? Oh jeez.
guys.
You have to find another rabbit.
I'm gonna kind of climb up on top of that warg and see the goblin children. Like, oh, they're kind of cute. Do we have to kill them? Can we keep one, please? I'll take care of it.
I can give you its foot if you would like.
No, I mean, I'll take what I can get, but you know, can we keep it alive, please, for me? You had some good times, right? Traveling on the road. Told you some stories and stuff. You like the one about the rabbit foot, right? It was pretty cool. I mean, I'll water it and feed it. And I'll love it. I'll teach it. So
Morty, we can't take that, all right? Gotta keep moving. Right.
And thank you to Cheesy Fried for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, so that is Mortimer's turn. It's the Goblin's turn. These kids are gonna run away from Ember as fast as their little legs will take them. They're gonna head back up to here. They're running away. These two. What is Hiroki doing with these kids? So interesting. So,
he's coming out. He's got like his arms out. I'm gonna try to tackle them into safety or pick them up.
We'll say that on their turn, you just take them into your arms essentially.
They just
yeah. And they jump into your arms. They're like kids. And thank you to Tyrion Strongjaw for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, cool. So
toddlers.
Yeah, one of the goblins, thanks to the viewer decision, is going to fall in love with Hiroki. And
oh my gosh.
this is like the adolescent teenage goblin girl who's rebelling against her goblin parents by liking a man.
Is it a gothlin?
Yeah, it's a gothling. With some completely black goblin makeup, and has a crush on Hiroki. So that is their turn. They just scooped up with you. I'll kind of put them in your zone. There you go. And it's Birch's turn.
So is there anything actually left?
These two kid goblins are here. There are two kid goblins running up here. In terms of enemies, if that's what you mean, it appears like most of those have kind of gone or been killed or are hiding.
I'll kind of shout across to Hiroki. Are you in any danger?
Not yet.
What are those small things trying to do to you?
They are not doing anything. I am holding on to them for safety. They do not need to see the battle.
And then I'll just kind of sweep the area and have a look. Do you want a perception?
Whisper from
Yeah, you can roll me a perception check.
15 feet away.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you don't see any more goblins, but you do see some of the houses, and you look at these rocks which look like they've been launched by trebuchets or just fallen from a great height around the place, and a lot of the housing has damages. Housing is damaged from the rocks which look like they've kind of crushed in here. Or however, I'll give this one to you. Goblins don't really have trebuchets. They are machines of war which are made by perhaps orcs, could make them, but mostly humans use trebuchets more than anyone else. The technology isn't really there for goblins. If there were goblins with trebuchets, there's probably a big war on the go, and you haven't heard anything about this, so that's kind of strange. So that is Birch's turn. You have a kind of sweep of the perimeter, we'll say. Ember, what are you doing?
Not swinging at the kids.
Wow, I'm proud of you. That's progress.
Yeah. She's listened to is that Dr. Proc?
She listens to Dr. Proc. Doctor's orders. Welcome, Doctor, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So if no one is attacking, then there's no real need for us to do turn orders. So we can kind of take this out of the combat kind of strict regime. So yeah. So Ember, what's good? Sorry, another question.
Ember, I guess Ember's gonna ask Morty in a really annoyed way. Why did you not want the foot? I thought you wanted a lucky foot. I was gonna get you one. You like those children, no?
I mean, their foot is like the size of my head, you know?
That is lucky, yes? Is more lucky.
I can't carry that thing. Look at me.
You put it in pocket. You carry it with you. You attach it to belt. For God's sake.
What do you think I have? I don't. These pockets are small. I mean, they're only really meant for carrying like coppers and maybe some
Goblin
beef on the ground.
And goblin children, yes?
So good.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I go get you one. Okay.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
She's gonna go get one.
While she's doing that, Connor is gonna kind of step over this fence, and he'll kind of just whistle sharply, and kind of like to both Birch and Hiroki. He says, and Will, I don't know if you got my message in Skype.
Birch is offended
No,
at
I
your
don't
whistle.
Skype open a moment, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
absolutely captivated because I've never heard a noise like that before.
Never heard a whistle.
How would a bird whistle?
I don't know, man.
A bird whistle.
Magic. So Connor, he knows that the people that he's been tracking, the people that destroyed his village were stone giants. So, and because he's a ranger with kind of giants as his favorite enemy, would he be possible would he be able to maybe make the logical leap that not just trebuchets, but these kind of giant rocks smashing through buildings and stuff are a pretty solid trademark of stone leap?
I mean, yeah, totally. That could be stone giants, yeah. Certainly in like Connor's mind, I suppose. He perhaps he's looking for that answer as well. So yeah, I'd say
he's tracking a specific group of stone giants.
it's impossible to say if it's them, but it's entirely possible.
Yeah. Well, that's what so he's gonna kind of gather the other two, and he's gonna say, "I think I know what happened to this village."
Yes, it was attacked.
Have you seen by who? And he'll kind of put his foot on one of these giant boulders.
What'd you say?
He says, "Yes. Have you seen by who?"
It does not matter. It only matters these children's safety.
And I'm like holding both of them. Like one of them's probably like climbing up me, and the other one I've got like held around my waist.
Yeah, they're like, and the black one, the one wearing like the black makeup is just like clinging onto you like quite fiercely.
Yeah, like a cat, and I'm like trying to get it off.
It licks your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
She really
Thank you.
I kind of look at you quizzically, saying, "Are you saying that Boulder attacked this village?
That who?
Boulder, the rock."
No. If this was, he kind of takes his foot off. He says, "If these were weapons of war, they would be smoother, be more polished. These look like they were torn off the side of a cliff."
What do you suggest?
I've only seen one thing do that. Stone giants. Mountain folk.
A female goblin steps out from this house down here.
I'm kind of like swinging around and pointing his axe, like.
Yeah. She's kind of just wearing this kind of shawl. She's not armed, and she's kind of like she just kind of runs towards her children, running towards where Hiroki has the kids, and the kids are kind of struggling to get free from Hiroki.
Does she look hostile?
I mean, she looks like a distressed mother.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put like the children down and like present them to her. I don't know if it's like a performance. I don't know, because I want to try to.
I guess if you just put them down and leave and kind of step away.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't want them to think that like, oh, sorry, I was just trying to eat your children. Like, I don't know if the goblin
Right.
like sees me as like an evil creature. That's
Sure.
why it's like I'm trying to like I don't know.
Yeah, we'll say that they just kind of immediately run towards her and just kind of grab
Okay.
her.
All right, before she had time to
Yeah,
respond
yeah,
with-
and the
Okay, cool.
the mother kind of looks up at you and says, "What doing?" She speaks a very kind of broken common, as some goblins can.
Your children were in danger. I was doing my best to keep them safe.
She's clearly trying to understand your words, and she says, "You bring danger."
I do not bring danger.
If there's like bodies behind us.
Yeah. She looks at the bodies.
You kill man.
We defended ourselves. We were attacked.
I mean, we may have started the attack, but we still were attacked.
Wow, yeah, that is a lie.
I have no proof of that. History is written by.
Now we were attacked, but I didn't say that we
After we attacked there.
didn't finish that statement.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. What happened to Nightstone?
To our defense, your men have fallen, and I am sorry. And I tried my best to bring your children to safety before it got out of hand. And for that, I'm sorry.
In answer to Connor's question, she says,
Village empty. We come. For Chief Hawk, send us here. To live.
Empty.
she nods.
How
Safe
long?
place.
How long? She says,
Moons.
shrugs.
Do you know who did this?
She says,
Skies.
Skies?
Clouds.
I cannot understand your accent.
Did you just say cows?
she says, I mean,
Clowns.
The sky clowns.
up to the decipher. She's a goblin speaking common. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I
We're
kind of
not supposed to understand her, surely.
that makes
Yeah.
my neck kind of twist and look around. What do you know of the clouds?
She
What do you
says,
know of the skies?
Rock. Drop. Sky. Cloud.
He'll kind of point a finger. He says, "Did you hear drums?"
Wasn't here.
Then how do you know where the rocks came from?
Not. Idiot.
Did the clouds move unnaturally? Did they move with speed?
Enough questions. What do clouds matter?
There were people in this town.
Did you tell us about meta? What did you say?
She said, "What do clouds matter?"
yeah.
Oh, I thought she was calling us.
Stop being so meta, she said.
Yeah.
Why are you so meta?
Wow. All right.
So
No.
meta gaming, is what she said.
Don't power gaming. Assholes.
There were people here. Lots of people.
She doesn't say anything.
This
She
architecture
doesn't-
is obviously human.
She doesn't see a question. Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly human settlement, and you know it's a human settlement, or
Yeah.
once was. Yeah.
The Arakokra, we used to attack like this. We would chop rocks before our first wave, before we went in, and swoop down.
Kind of looks. Connor looks.
These rocks are too big for any Arakokra. Too big. Do you want to check here, Will, to see if I know what might have dropped this?
Yeah, you can roll me a nature check.
While they're talking to the
Let's-
goblins, I'm gonna kind of poke my head in, like the nearby houses, to see what's inside.
Sure. Which house we're looking at here? Oh yeah, this one up here. Yeah, in this little house. I mean, its roof has been torn down by one of these rocks, which has landed on it. But there's still signs of life from like human civilization within. It looks like it's probably some kind of temple with the kind of beams above, and there's what looks like was once a pulpit and a font, and there's some other rooms in here as well, but it looks like goblins have been living in them. There's knotted ropes around here where they've like tied bits of meat up, and there's also these kind of bed crawls where they looks like they've been kind of living, sleeping. You found some incense. You find a holy symbol of Miliki. Looks like a unicorn's head. Looks like it could be worth something.
I'll pocket it.
Cool. So yeah, outside the goblin woman, are you guys talking to her anymore? Oh, what did you roll? Yeah, an 18 on
I
the
got an
nature.
18.
Yeah, the Aarakocra know of the cloud giants. It would look like probably much more likely to be responsible for this, with the ideas of clouds and dropping rocks. That's what they do.
Yes, what was the word you used? Giant. I do not know this word in common. These things, they attack from the skies. We have many fights against them. They very, very, very dangerous, especially for the land dwellers like you.
I don't know anything about giants from the skies, but I know I've been tracking a herd of stone giants from the mountains for a month now. They're led by a pale giant.
You need to understand these are much worse than any of the landbound you could imagine. They threaten us even in the skies.
Why would they destroy a settlement like this? They didn't take anything. They didn't do anything.
I look at all the devastation. They did something. These boxes that you people live in, they're in tatters. Look at the damage.
But why damage with no purpose?
That is the result of the clouds and the wind. There may not be much purpose. You see, chaos is represented through the elements of wind. It whips through the trees. It splits mountains. It erodes cliffs over time. There is no settling of the wind. There is no order. It is all chaos, unlike the water.
And thank you to Anydale, who donates £5 and says, on special birthday gift for Ember, the D69, a cloaked figure will approach Ember, give the gift, look in her eyes and say, thank you for providing us with a perfect worldly, she will understand. Praise Dagon. And thank you to Hopeless Ignorance for following. You're a gentleman and a scholar, as well as Slavayan. I'm gonna... the guy isn't actually going to come along and say thank you, Lee. But Ember,
thank you very much, though.
thank you, Anydale. Ember, you see something lying on the ground, which looks like it might be important. If you'd roll me a D69.
A DC. Oh, yeah, I will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. D69.
Yeah, you will.
It's 43.
Naughty
What a perfect number.
Naughty 3.
Naughty 40. You get the promise ring. A small golden ring when worn reminds you of your first love. +1
my
to all
God,
stats,
no.
check and saves. While wearing the ring, you can't say no.
What? Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I must divulge who my first love is.
Yeah, who does this ring remind you of?
Daniel Jackson from Stargate SG-1.
I thought you were going to say Embers. No.
Mine.
Okay. Well, you find this little ring here. It's a nice little thing. You put it on. The goblin woman and the children are like,
You leave now. Villages, run off. Caves. Too scared. Nah.
What?
I ignore and start having a look around at these. What are the houses made out of?
Stone and thatch roof.
Yeah, I just start poking around these things. I'm not really sure what they are.
Sure, yeah, poke around.
Yeah, do I need to give any more than that?
I mean, not really. No, you can go and poke around, leave the others to do it for a bit.
An investigation or anything? I kind of want to look for any signs of what's happened here or any signs of people
Sure.
that lived here.
You don't need to roll actually, but there's something here which draws your attention to it. Something rather obvious, which you haven't really considered yet. But it looks like there used to be something very big which was there and was taken out because the stone doesn't look like it's been kind of fractured and splintered upon impact by a rock. It looks like it's been carved out, and whatever was there has been taken out of it.
I will call the two that were talking with me over. Something was here. Something is no longer here. The stone itself. It's gone. Your voice is quiet, but yet your mouth moves.
Oh man, you think that's what they destroyed this town for?
Well, why would they've taken something? Whether is it definitely not an impact crater or something like that?
Almost certainly not. Now that you look at it properly, yeah.
Is there any tools, or is it just literally cracked and?
No, like tools are lying around. It looks like.
Does it look? Can I see that someone's used like a pick on it, or?
No.
Does it look chiseled, or does it look like
it's not chiseled? Look like something was simply taken from it.
He says, whatever it is, it must have been important enough to come down here and destroy a whole town, but these goblins won't know anything. And he turns, he says, where are these caves?
She says,
West.
We need to start heading that way. I can track them if we can find a trail.
She says.
No, he's saying that to the party.
Yeah, I realize that. She says,
Chief, hark, good gob. You speak, now kill.
Your chief? Fine.
I love those little.
I point at this fissure, at this hole. What was here? What is missing?
Shrugs her shoulders.
They wouldn't know if they came here after.
I'm afraid it is too late.
Says, bring out the chief. We'll speak with him.
We must go to cave.
She shakes her head.
Chief, in cave. Me,
Let's see.
live here. Stupid man.
I thought you said
We must go to the cave and not kill him, and then speak to him.
Stupid man.
Stupid man.
No, I legit thought the people were in the cave, not the goblins.
Then Askren, stupid.
You said the people fled to the cave.
People are in caves, stupid.
I don't understand her.
Stupid.
that's like it's
Race.
All right. So,
Was anything else left or anything else taken?
She shrugs.
Village run to cave. Chief Hawk, keep villages safe. We
unlike
live
a goblin to do.
in village.
Right. We need to go to this cave now.
Oh, can't we stay at the inn?
No.
I mean, I really wanted to see this inn. You know,
Mortimer, get your butt over here now.
oh.
And I'll kind of.
No hotel for you. Get your butt.
But it's
Here.
really good.
No
I
hotel.
love it. And like they have comfortable beds and stuff, and all I wanted to do was stay at the inn, you know. Let's get some
Mortimer, I
sleep.
will stuff you in a minute. Get over here.
No hotel, get the butt.
Get your butt over here.
Okay.
Yeah, the goblin woman just kind of points off to the west where supposedly these caves lie.
I kind of bow my head a little bit. Thank you, green half woman. And then I head towards the way.
Humans, now come back here. We live peace.
Very well.
It's my experience that the humans are very fond of these things they build. They don't give them up easy.
They gave it up when left. Retake.
Oh, we can't even keep one of the kids. Oh man, this sucks. I can't go to the inn. I don't get a goblin kid.
The gothic goblin girl is clinging onto Hiroki's leg still. She's looking defiantly at her mother.
Okay, time to let go now.
She's like,
okay, off with you.
Yep, segue.
Speaking of which, thanks so much to Wet Dripper for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You are the wettest of drippers and a scholar.
Oh my god.
That's how we do it.
This is
how
that's a
we
show,
do
ladies
it.
and gentlemen. Wow, I got. So how did that get approved and not my fucking dong? So, yeah, she's looking defiantly at her mother, and the mother is like,
Come, Gothmin.
and the little girl's just like grabbing onto Hiroki's leg.
I do not. I don't
She
know.
wants
And like
go
shrugging.
with you to cave.
Will that be safe for her?
No, not with stupid humans. But you,
Looks at Hiroki.
safe.
I will keep her safe.
Oh man, how come he gets a goblin kid and I don't get one? This sucks.
No,
That is why.
kids.
And I point to the dead bodies.
Yeah, you've literally murdered them.
I did cut one in half, but besides that. I was at the beginning. Nobody remembers
That was a long time ago.
That was an hour ago. Yeah, so, yeah,
I will keep her safe.
So she kind of nods and lets you go with her. Or lets her go with you, rather. So, yeah, you guys heading straight off to these caves?
Ember's gonna like be this close to just dragging Mortimer by the scruff. Just get into a cave.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
Wow.
Oh. Oh no, you didn't. Don't start the mum thing again, because they'll run with it.
No
Don't.
king shaming here, it's okay.
Okay, Grandma.
Oh.
I can live with grandma.
Wow. Okay. Seems like a good point as you guys are heading off to the caves, which I have to announce are known as the Dripping Caves. I didn't make it up. Dripping
Perfect.
Caves is what this encounter is.
Oh, yeah.
And also, they have named one of the queens is called Queen Dagnabbit. Like, what the fuck?
I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
that's Chris Perkins.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
know what that is.
These spoilers.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. I mean, yeah, that is actually
This has been
crucial to
fun,
the.
but I-
Sorry, I ruined the ending now for you
A
guys.
bit of Chris Perkins.
So, this is a good point to remind you guys, we're just one follow away from a viewer decision, so if you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us in our adventure here on episode 1 of Storm King's Thunder. You get to decide something which happens to our adventurers in the Dripping Caves. Now, if that isn't a proposition, then I don't know what is, guys. If that won't convince you, then nothing can. You're a lost cause. So, you guys head off to the Dripping Caves.
I think we can all use a little dripping cave right about
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Wow. So, Will, I don't
Yeah.
want to be that player who's like, hey, where's my loot? But
Yeah.
we a magical item. And,
Yeah. I was going to say that Birch
Influence of your thing.
has done a sweep of the place, right?
Yes, I had a good look around.
So let's get some rolls going.
I just.
Thank you to Captain Funnelingus for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
And yet no donga.
And yet still no donga. Will this bring back my donga? Nothing really can, but it makes
Is
sense.
this just like a stable of these names that people just like?
Funnelingus.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Grab one of those accounts and
It's
follow.
like you funnel it in as well, you know?
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Like a funnel cake. Welcome
Let's
to...
all funnel into the.
Trying to like.
Welcome, Stratus, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, so, can each of you roll me a d10, please?
D10.
Go. Have an 8.
1.
I'll take that 8. Take it. Take it like a bitch.
Take all 8.
Take every last...
Every last digit.
Resisted saying inch. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
so difficult not to say.
Because digit sounds so much better.
I don't know.
I don't know. It does.
I don't know. They all sound pretty.
I've seen some digits. I mean, you know, digits, inches, it's all good. Alright then, so who rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, congratulations.
What are we rolling for?
You're rolling for your life.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to roll for that?
A D10.
A D0. D10. We are on page. Yeah, cool. So a 1. Then a D100 from each of you. Nice and simple. Nice and simple.
5. Jeez.
5.
Wow.
1 second.
How did I get 4?
Because
How many players
4
got
is a
magic
number
rolls?
between 1 and 100.
So you, Mortimer, receive. Oh, we're done it. Okay, you receive the ring of invisibility.
Ooh.
You gain the 1 ring. God damn it!
I wonder what it does.
The one ring.
Start hearing the voice.
It's actually cast Tasha's hideous laughter. It's a parasite.
So it's a legit ring of invisibility.
It makes everything else invisible around you. So it basically makes you blind.
blind.
Yes.
Oh.
Turns you complete no.
It's like
You can only see yourself.
You, if you rolled
the ring is invisible.
your D10 and then your D100,
Yeah, my D10 was a foe.
a foe.
And
Okay.
my 100 was a 66.
A 66. You gain the oil of sharpness.
Ooh.
Hey, well, can I interrupt a second?
Rub it in my
You said
hair.
You wanted to view a decision while we were doing this.
Oh, good idea. Yeah. We hit 30 followers. So underneath this line in the chat, they're going to the dripping caves. Tell us something that's in the dripping caves, guys. Underneath that line, give us some thoughts, some
Oil
feelings.
of sharpness.
Some dripping caves. Yes.
Also known as mustache wax.
Gareth, your D10 and your D100.
I think it was 6 and 97.
6 and 97. You gain the bag of tricks, which is in rust. So you can look that up. And we got Lee. We need Connor. Ashkan, what did you roll? Nice and muted again.
I'll take that.
Call yourself streamer.
9 and then a 33.
A 9 and then a 33 is you gain the gem of brightness. Ah, that's nice. And we got Morty's. We got everyone's here. Hiroki, we need yours. What did you get called?
What?
What did you roll? We done
Oil
yours?
of sharpness.
Oh, we done yours. Okay, so we done everyone's,
Yeah.
haven't we? Okay, good. No one's messed out. Good. So that's what you're doing as you're heading off. You grab Birch finds these things and will distribute them appropriately. That's for whatever fucking reason. So you're heading off to the caves, which are somewhat dripping. However, you come around to this area. You're walking for probably like a few hours, trying to find these caves entrances. and it takes you a little bit. Who's kind of tracking? Whoever's tracking can roll me a survival check.
Oh, I will.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
I can assist her also.
Sure.
I shall roll.
I thought she was your mother, not your sister.
Hey,
Ooh. There you go. 19.
Pretty good stuff. So, yeah, you, Ember, you find the kind of main entrance to the caves, which is just in the middle of the middle of a hill, essentially. But you also have a track around, and you do find a rear entrance.
I
Rear entrance in the Dripping Caves. Oh my god.
The rear entrance of the Dripping Caves.
I found the back entrance.
It's a mudslide.
You're always gonna say, no. You know, it's funny you should say that, Cord. You'll find out in a minute.
No, I mean, why do we have to go through the back? We said we wouldn't kill them.
Mortimer! For God's sake!
But I don't want to hurt them. We
Stop
promised.
talking. Please, stop.
We will not hurt them. We are just going to the back. Sometimes it is better
Okay.
for everyone
Okay.
if you slip into the back. Just gonna keep punching this punchline here.
Are we still talking about the same thing here?
No, we are not.
Will, you haven't moved us over to the...
I know I haven't.
Oh, okay. I saw it on the thing.
Yeah, I'm just moving on the stream so folks can see, but you guys aren't quite there yet. Well, it depends which entrance you go in, really. So, you guys going in for the... Do you entering in for the back?
I heard of this technique
Oh crap.
where you use both entrances.
Please describe in detail
You guys are children.
how we would use both entrances of this cave.
You are grown adults, all of you. I get away with the dick tricks.
It's not encounter roleplay without a good.
I just want to know what he's talking about.
I just want to
Really
know.
shocking.
Jeez.
One of the features of this cave is
Ah, man, I really wish my dong remote would be approved.
it sounds like me doing Warwick Davis.
Oh god.
Oh, man. So, are you guys going in for the front or back or side or where are we putting it here?
Is the side an option?
Armpit? No.
Side's always an option.
We're going in for the ear. What's going on here? You got front or back, basically.
I don't
decide which
as long as
path
I
to
don't tell anybody. I mean,
I am fine with whatever.
Which one is dripping less?
The front cave is dripping less. It's true.
so we'll go for the back.
Front, back, and sides.
Why would we go in there?
We have to talk to the goblin thing.
Can we not just call him out? It's why would we walk into a cave?
I mean, we could call inside the cave mouth and hope he responds yes.
Connor will walk right up to the edge of the cave. He says, "Shall we knock?"
Yes, knock on that stone.
He'll just whistle really, really sharply into the cave.
Sure. There's
Ow!
yeah, like a bird whistle, and you
Highly offended once again.
yeah, you hear some kind of I'll move you guys kind of back here a little bit. Having not quite entered, but yeah, you hear some kind of grumblings and something very large moving. I'll pop you guys over to this map now into my dripping cave, and yeah, there is this ogre, fat ogre.
Just for the record, we don't have control over these tokens.
Well, fuck you guys.
We actually prefer the term festively plump now, Will.
Oh really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
I have
Festively plump.
Well, Cord, you know why Cord has control? Because he made his character sheet and token beforehand, and he is rewarded for that. Good job.
by being able to move it. That's the reward.
You're the best. All the others are paralyzed by their own incompetence, as you see this fat ogre who is
Festively
bathing.
plump ogre.
Yeah, festively plump ogre Santa style, who is bathing in a mud pool right now. Inside this dripping cave, there's water dripping down upon all of you. There's some very narrow, dark tunnels in here. Obviously, the goblins don't need. He's got like a rubber ducky and a bath bomb going. And
as soon as I lost sight of the sky, I'm acting really shifty and uncomfortable and kind of awkward.
There's also a bunch of kind of stalagmites here, in which there's another ogre kind of just chilling. There's a bunch of goblins on the ledges around it. You look like you're kind of walking into, if you were to be aggressive, definitely be a trap. And this ogre kind of looks up from his bath as he's kind of like rubbing one of his festively large arms, and he says, "What you want?"
We are here to speak with the goblin leader.
He says, "What's your business with him?"
We want to know what happened to the town. Night Whisper, Night Town.
What is it called?
Nightstone.
Nightstone.
And he says,
Well, anyone could tell you that. We moved in.
You moved in.
Yeah.
After what?
All the humans came out. Come live in these caves where we live. So we got them kept up nice and safe. Over there.
The humans are here.
That's what I said, innit? Are you thick?
We all think we're bloody stupid, don't we?
Why are you
I
so
cannot hear
bloody dumb all the time?
your accent. That is all.
Don't have an accent. I'm just festively large.
Connor will kind of put his hand on Hiroki's shoulder and he says, I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for here without a fight. I think we've been set up.
What makes you say that? There is no aggression. He just does not understand. But don't be so quick to draw.
He's gonna kind of reach into his pocket and he's just gonna kind of like pull out 2 gold coins and kind of slide them together. He says, "Shall we make it a wager?"
Are you telling me that if this thing attacks us, I get those gold coins?
No.
What is your wager?
You're saying they're not going to fight us.
That's what I just said. That is the wager.
Yes, if they attack us,
That's what I said.
get more coins.
Right, okay. Heads I win, tails you lose. No. Simply don't be so quick to throw your blade.
Does this ogre hear us?
I mean, he's kind of like, he doesn't seem like particularly bothered about you, really.
Alright, good. He probably has mud in his ear.
Probably. In fact, it's pretty quite good for him, you know?
Yeah.
It's exfoliating.
Yeah.
Doing a neti pot with mud.
It's osmosis.
It's like how you'd expect the lush spa to look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish to know where these humans are.
Can I see them? No.
You can't, no. Says,
Well, suppose you have to talk to the chief about that.
Very well.
Alright then.
"Hark!" And he kind of screams, "Hark! Hark! Hark!" Oh, that's a good one. Alright then.
Oh,
Let me go get a chieftain. And he steps up out of his mud bath and starts waddling off. A few moments later, a chieftain orc is kind of surrounded by a band of goblins. And let me bring it up here. Come here, Hark. There we go. Comes down into this area. He's a shrewd-looking goblin, somewhat bigger than the others, and well armored. And he's coming down. He's also got a giant rat companion who's with him currently, and he looks towards the group of you for the sorry.
Like on a leash.
Yeah.
like a
Yeah, a little pet. And he's like, "What do you call me for, Nob?" And Nob the ogre looks back at him and says,
Well, these Umis want to speak to you about something.
And Nob looks to, Hark looks towards you and he's like, "What you want?"
We are seeking information about what happened in the town.
Well, town got attacked by someone. Villagers came in here where we lived. Needed to put the women and children somewhere, so I sent them over there. Left a couple of guards on control.
Did you see what attacked the town?
Well, some of the folks reckoned that they saw some floating cloud or something. Rocks falling from the sky, I don't know.
The sky clowns, no?
I don't know. Not really interested.
Oh.
As long as the women and children are safe and our men are in that village, that's all we really care about.
Which direction did these cloud rocks fall from?
From upwards, from above, and...
Straight above, or did they come in from somewhere?
Listen, why are you so bothered about this? I shouldn't even be talking to a bunch of Yumis.
Because I seen.
Do I look like a human?
Look like a pigeon. Big one.
The words do nothing.
Whatever. He like sticks up his middle finger at you.
Whatever. As he drinks his pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
His looks on.
He's got his cosmetic small rat in his bag.
But that's got nothing to do with me.
You use your words as a cover for your insecurities.
I don't even know what any of those words mean.
Speak Elvish to me, you bastard.
Listen, were any of your men there? Did they see the people attack? I need to know what was in town.
I don't know. Probably Yumi saw it.
Will you give us permission to speak?
I need someone in return. Can't just let anyone walk on here, let them see my prisoners now, can I? What kind of chieftain would I be?
Hark.
I look at Mortimer, kind of thinking whether we should use him to battle him.
Well, that's an option. Yeah, what do you want?
Is that your name, Hark?
Yeah, Chief Ark.
Chief Hark. I
bow deeply.
I fear that I have seen visions. I've been haunted by a shattering of the world. And only these signs of rocks falling from the sky seem to be a predecessor of...
Oh, great, just walk on in then, mate. I'm fucking kidding.
I wish...
What is this kidding you speak of?
Oh, I get it. That's pretty funny. He really got you good.
Kids. There are more kids here.
Listen, give me some gold. You can see them.
Very well. You have 2 gold. I do you not, Connor? Because they did not attack, so you owe me 2 gold. Give it to you.
We haven't reached that point. We haven't reached that point yet. Why are they your prisoners? I thought you'd bargained with them for safety.
Yeah, that's all prisoners is, isn't it? What gave you that idea anyway? Now listen,
What?
hand over the gold. Well, fuck off. Simple as.
What are these words you keep using? Fuck and kids.
I'll show you later if you want.
I hold the Kier's ears.
She's like... She looks moody.
No, you're not show me. No, you show me where the chief is, and then we discuss
I
it.
feel
later.
like you might not quite understand. Orc, money, sea, people. Get it? Why are you me so fucking dumb all the time? It's quite simple.
You're too small to be clever.
I know. That's really not how intelligence works.
Yeah, that really kind of hurts. You know, like the same size.
Stick
I
it to
think-
him, brother.
This is the first time I've ever played a character with -1 to intelligence bonus, like 8.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Morty's not the smartest either. It's okay.
Yeah, the chief is related to Brett.
This is how we get on.
How about this? You bring one of them out here. We need to know that they're all right.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure. Where's my persuasion?
Let's see.
There it is. 17.
Perfect number. He says, "Alright, bring one of them out." And one of the goblins goes and drags out this gentleman here. He is a noble by the looks of it. He's wearing kind of fine robes, but they look like they've been somewhat worse for wear after staying in a goblin cave for a while. He's not injured as such. He looks keenly at Hiroki. See, he's alive.
Do I know this person?
I'll message you.
Is while you're doing that, is he restrained at all?
No. There are goblins around her.
Are they like pointing weapons? Are they standing like threateningly?
No.
Does he look like he's had any damage? Does he look like he's been involved in a fight? Or?
He's got a bruise over one eye.
I think the goblin probably feels a clenching of my arms as I'm like holding her like at the side.
Are you okay?
He says, "Yes. I am fine."
Can I see if he's lying?
Yeah, can I do an insight?
I can insight.
Sure. I'll roll that insight. 15, 19 from Hiroki. Hiroki, he's perfectly fine. More to me, you get a sense that he hasn't really had too much done to him. And if he was like tortured, he doesn't look, and no signs of torture. He looks like he's been fed, and looks like he's drank. He looks like grubby, but
Probably just ran into a doorknob. That's how we got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens all the time.
He just fell down the stairs, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, if you're still, just let me know if you're still talking to him.
Hark, how about I trade you one of your kind for one of ours?
What do you mean?
This girl here, she's from the town. She has not left my side due to, I guess, her comfort in her safety.
Alright.
For you to trust me. I let her stay here with you because our path is not fit for a girl of her age. So she stays with you, and we take Master Baron.
You know this one's name? Oh. Alright, well, 1 for 1 seems fair enough. I ain't got useless old git anyway.
Very well.
How you know this man?
I will tell you later.
We keep him safe or I chop off his leg?
We keep him safe.
Mortimer, you want a charm? It's not gonna be from this guy, okay?
Well,
What?
because Mortimer is not the brightest or smartest pea in the pod. You're like, oh, I mean, we did kill those goblins back there, and you were trying to kill those children. I mean, that's kind of rude.
What?
I mean, I don't need a charm or anything.
immediately there's like bows being raised, swords being drawn. Hark looks incredibly kind of like his stance has changed from being quite relaxed to being quite hostile, and Nob the ogre kind of stands
Christ.
up.
You hurt the women and the children.
No, just the men.
Just the men.
Well, I mean, what's left of them? I mean, we killed them pretty good, you know. I I got 2 arrows in that war.
Can I push Mortimer's face to the wall so he stops talking?
Well, I'm afraid that changes everything.
Mortimer, I gonna make you into a lucky charm.
The deal was done. We made the exchange. You won't go back on that, will you?
I mean, the girl hasn't been like. You haven't like switched them yet.
Have we not got the guy yet?
No, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I give a little back at Mortimer as well.
I say, the men in the town made a mistake. They attacked before asking questions. You don't want to go making that mistake too.
Roll me a deception check.
I'll just kind of muffle.
Not good.
Right.
Yeah, he says, my experience of humans is that they're the ones that hit first, and we retaliate. My men wouldn't do that.
It's a good job none of us are human, mostly.
Doesn't matter. You're all in it together. You're the ones that killed my men in cold blood.
Well, I mean, their blood was pretty warm.
Morty, shut up.
that was out of character.
I'm whispering and say, when we make it out of here, we're buying him a muzzle.
Come from our viewpoint here, Hark. We show up to a town which was once human in nature. We approach, and we see wargs and wolves, and upon the back, goblin. No sign of human. One would only assume that they were attacked by your kind.
Yeah, well, I'm struggling to give a fuck, honestly, mate.
Will,
Very well.
my bag of tricks.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. Like, I think I can reach in, pull something out, and chuck it, and I'm gonna kind of do it discreetly behind where these guys are.
Behind the goblins or behind?
Behind the goblins, yeah.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. Could even be a sleight of hand, actually. Sleight of hand probably seems more
Okay, that's like 18.
Nice. What do you throw out of your bag?
I think. Let me quickly get up what I had.
I've had that one before.
Apparently, I throw a fuzzy object. I don't know. This is just straight from Reddit when I was looking up what item I had. I'm not going to do it.
What's the item?
It's only found on Tuesdays.
It's the bag of tricks, and it's a rust bag.
That should be in. Hold on.
It's in the DMG around.
Has anyone got a DMG PDF?
It's in the SRD. You can just type in bag of tricks. So an ordinary bag, blah blah blah. You can use an action to pull a fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. You roll a D8, and you're on a D8. It's either a rat, an owl, a mastiff, a goat, a giant boar, a lion, or a brown bear.
Nice. Roll me what D8 then? Yeah.
Well, please roll a bear.
It's a goat, isn't it? It's gonna be a goat.
Oh,
It's a giant goat.
A giant goat appears.
Yes.
Good God, who needs you?
Alex, tell me.
We can never escape.
Like Flamus.
We can never.
Yep.
Mega Smeagol.
Yep.
This is his
Never.
final thought.
Counter Mitch hype.
Yes, a giant goat appears behind the group, and the goblins look at it and are like, "What the hell?"
Does he actually throw it up to 20 feet?
I mean, you throw a fuzzy object, which then turns into it.
Yeah, it
so-
turns in when it lands.
Yeah.
Flush goat.
But I think it would act like it would naturally. So
Hey, and thanks to Kluak Tower, donates £5 and says, "Did you guys know that it's Hiroki's birthday?" Hey, thank you, my friend.
Hey.
D69 for Hiroki.
Thank
so,
you.
Happy birthday.
yeah. So I'm gonna say you kind of throw it. There's suddenly a giant goat, but beneath them, one of the ogres like goes towards it to try and eat it. Goat is food to goblins.
I can actually command it apparently.
Nice.
So could I send it charging towards the general?
Sure. You send the giant goat
chief.
charging towards the chieftain. I like it. So
wait, what do you shout at this goat to get it to bounce?
Is it an audible command? Is it?
Yeah, it has to. It's a command. It's a
Okay. Yeah, I'll just quickly communicate with her.
Nice.
How did it go again?
Sweet.
Oh,
what a nice.
so
Alright.
so bird-like.
Yeah, that's Aarakocra for headbutt that prick over there.
Alright, he's gonna go into him. It looks like initiative because these guys are not messing around.
They don't know this is me. This is just a goat that's wandered in.
Yeah, but there's no way a giant fucking goat appears and then they're like, let's just all attack the goat and not deal with these humans. The tensions are pretty high as it is, and this is just a catalyst for chaos, essentially. The goat will act on your turn. So that will be that. Goes roll 14. Oh, nice. 20 on initiative from Hiroki.
All right, so we got initiative. You know what that means, chat? We need a wall of ERP swords.
Also,
Slash those swords with mounts.
Swords out, swords out.
swords out. Balls out, lords out, I don't know.
Lords out. Swords out, lords out.
Swords out, cords out. Hey.
Swords out, cords out, hello.
Swords out, cords out.
So a 50 on the birthday table.
Yeah, it's a shots fired. You gain a small golden necklace in the shape of a pistol. When wearing it, you can cantrip Vicious Mockery. When cast, you also shoot 3 magic missiles, 1d4 damage each. Pretty sweet.
We need to control of our tokens too.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a second. The Mortimer rolled a 19, and Connor rolled an 18.
What's up for Harambe?
So,
Oh my god.
Birch, what did you roll?
A 13.
13. Ember, were you?
What was I rolling?
Initiative.
Oh Christ.
We're going to Gorilla Hellcord.
What's in chat?
There is no
Glad Mortimer's with you guys. I mean,
Yes.
this would have been just a talk.
Yeah, thank God.
We would have been civilized. Like,
So the turn order is Hiroki, Mortimer, Connor, Goblins, Birch, and Ember. So, Hiroki, it's your turn. If you just ping where you want to move.
Is this guy Baron? Is he bound?
Nope.
He's free.
He is pretty
Has
great.
he reacted in any way?
No, I mean, the goat has literally just happened, so he hasn't had his turn yet.
Stalactites. Where are they? These things that have
Yeah,
shadow.
the
Okay.
shapes behind him.
What is my range on shatter?
Scatter.
Says
You tell me.
Hanzo. Where's my? Okay, here it is. Sheets.
Shit.
Remember, guys, if you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us for more viewer decisions. We've got another one about to happen. Oh man,
Yeah.
we've got freeway tie.
I'm gonna cast shatter right now if it lets
Yeah.
me ping the map.
Right,
Yeah. Later.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try to shatter that.
Nice.
And here it comes. Shatter incoming. Shatter
Shatter
coming. Here it comes. I'm gonna cast it level 2 because I'm sweet. DC 12.
Okay, I roll
Saves.
for Hark. First of all, he saves. The other goblins here do not, and the ogres do. So the goblins around him.
So
And a giant.
Hark takes half of 9.
Okay. 4.
Yeah, I guess we're down. And then everything else takes 9.
9.
9.
All right, you kill those two. These two goblins just kind of die along.
9.
Along with the giant rat pet. He looks very upset about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I close my eyes and pull a stalactite from the ceiling using the wind, and then I guess just shatters as it falls.
Nice. Mortimer, it's your turn. Let me give you control over this thing. In fact, it might just be easy if you tell me where you want to move.
just like.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. 2 spots. Great.
In fact, you can move yourself. There you go.
And then, do the ogres look hostile, like they're about to wreck some shit?
Oh yeah, these guys are going in.
I thought you were
Okay,
going to
I'm
say, did the ogres look hot?
The ogres look hot. I mean,
I already know they're hot. But, I will cast Hunter's Mark on the one that's closest to me for my bonus action.
okay. Yeah, alright, we'll do that one for the viewer decisions then.
Oh crap! Sorry, I didn't mean to spam that. And then I'll just use my longbow to shoot at it. 22.
If you count clown tentacles and tentacles, once. 22 is a hit. Which one are you firing at again?
The ogre that's closest to me.
Nice, cool.
And then if I click longbow, is it gonna add the d6 or do I?
No, you probably need to do that yourself. Oh, actually, no, you need to do that yourself. That's max damage as well.
Nice. Okay.
So 13.
So 13 damage, pretty good, pretty good. Nice. Anything else you want to do?
No, just mumble to myself.
just mumble.
You whiz, golly.
Fact, we're gonna say that suddenly, well, I'll just bring up one of the viewer decisions. Suddenly, a portal opens, and Rick appears, who's trying to convince you that you need to go back. Cord, you can play Rick. I know you've been dying to.
You got this.
We got Morty, we gotta get back, Morty. We gotta get back to the.
Rick, what are you doing here?
You
Trying to
don't
play
worry about
Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, Rick.
you can't worry about that right now. We gotta get back. We gotta get out of here. It's real. It's real bad. It's real bad in there. Where the hell are we? What'd you find?
I mean, I'm just playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. You know, we're in the middle of a fight here. We can't just like pause the
Oh my
game.
god, you're such a nerd.
You know, like you can't just put the pause menu, Rick. It's not Atari, okay? There's no save function.
Yeah, you don't understand. You don't understand time. It really, it's not a big deal. You just come on. We gotta get Jim. We gotta get back. We gotta get back.
Rick, come on! I just want to finish, please.
I turned this man into a lucky charm for you, yes?
I mean, he's my grandpa, so you know.
Lucky grandpa, no?
Who the hell is this? What's
No,
that?
I don't know.
Independent woman. No, you know man, apparently.
I mean, you know, she's kind of hot, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a little. Yeah, I guess if you like long teeth and stuff. But anyway, we gotta get out of here. Come on, jump. Come on. We got a lot of things to do. We got a whole.
Oh, come on, Rick. We can do that any day. You know?
It's now or never.
When am I gonna fight an ogre in the face? Like we have.
I gotta go. All right, up, and you like hear the portal. It's getting louder. I gotta go. All right, I'll be back. All right. Okay, excuse me. Gotta go.
And thank you to Yogi who donates £10. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Yogi. Appreciate that. So that happens on Mortimer's turn. Connor, it's your turn.
Your entire
That was
turn.
6 seconds.
He's just gonna put his head in his hand and say, "Why didn't you go through the portal?"
I played a game.
And then, oh shit, I gotta get back to my map. Do I have control over my thing? I do. Wow, it's fucking loud. He's going to, I guess he can. I don't want to charge across the open space at these ogres. Like that would be a horrible idea.
Do it.
Hold on. I don't know why this is blaring in my ear. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna pull out his axes and sort of jump, like next to Hiroki, and kind of press himself up against the wall. And if any of them kind of come in, like he's not going to charge at them, but if any of them come in, he's actually going to kind of use his axes to try and kind of take them, like sweep their legs.
Sure, you can roll me an athletics check to sweep a leg.
Well, no, he's waiting until someone comes near him.
Oh, sure thing. Cool.
There's no one nearby.
It's Baron's turn. Baron Misty steps here, behind you guys, and says, "Hiroki, it is time we leave." And he heads out.
All right.
It is the Goblins' turn. Let's say a knob comes in here, because it's a big old knob. and he's gonna.
Let us leave your knob.
He is got a rather large knob.
So is it like a naked ogre because he was in a mud bath?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
He's got knob out with his knob. Yeah.
It's not about.
Yeah, he's got his little stalactite,
It's just swinging.
stalactite blowing in the wind.
Better watch out. That could be used as like a mace or something.
Drifting caves.
Only for you, because you're tiny.
So the ogre's gonna make some. It's gonna attack Hiroki here with his great club for a 24 versus your armor class.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You take
You're okay.
7 damage from this guy.
7?
Yep. 7
From the
plus.
sky? Alright, got it.
I don't see the rolls.
It says
Oh,
2
he's
GM.
got-
Yeah, these are GM rolls apparently. There's,
Super hidden.
Oh,
You can see me rolling it on here, but it just turns up as GM rolls. I think they must program that in like that. Otherwise that would just
That's
happen.
fine. I didn't know if it was public or not.
Maybe.
If you take me.
Yeah, I'm just lying to you about all these rolls. So
That's how I do.
one goblin is going to shoot Connor with a short bow for a 17 for 5 damage.
Okay.
The other one's going to shoot at Hiroki for a 10 for 3 damage.
Nah.
Nah, bro.
Bruh.
Cool. That's all good. These guys are gonna be attacking the giant goat for now. We'll say. So it's Birch's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna front
No, I
up
said
to
Birch, not Hiroki.
this. Okay, I'm gonna front up to this big thing. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure I could kill it. I'm trained. So I'm gonna attack. For a 9. I'm then gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows, where I can do an extra 2 attacks after that.
It's pretty good blows.
Oh god, 13 and 13. Any of those hit?
And this is against the ogre, right?
Yes.
13 is not a hit.
Okay, then that is the end of my turn. 3
Okay.
attacks and dick.
Yep.
I squawk loudly.
It's not
Do it.
even-
Do it.
Not even good, Dick. It's Ember's turn.
What movie do you remind me of?
Dark Crystal?
Something like that.
Skexy!
It's Tishy.
Okay, so Ember's gonna be furious,
Of
obviously.
course.
For no reason that there's a giant knob in her way.
no reason.
For no reason.
I love it.
She's gonna swing a great axe at the dog. 19.
The go-to go. It's a hit.
Oh yeah, 10 damage.
10 damage.
Cracking blade, right?
Rapping blade.
Rap. Cool. Anything else, Ember?
She's gonna scream.
Okay.
Scream. She's gonna go.
So which knob were you aiming for?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh.
You said that in such a creepy way. That revolver was like. So which knob are you hitting?
I gotta write my fan fiction
Tell
right
me,
here.
tell me, Ember. Which
Well,
knob are you doing?
that is slash fiction, bro.
Describe the knob wound in detail.
Oh dear.
You sever the banjo string, and it's round 2. It's
Shit.
Hiroki's turn.
Everyone's cringing.
Oh my god, and thank you so much to the Aislinn for subscribing. Appreciate that, my friend. Most gentlemanly of scholars, I salute you.
Yeah, actually.
What a moment
thanks,
to
Heather.
subscribe. What a moment.
What a good golly gosh. All right, so I'm going to cast Fog Cloud. So I guess what makes this the dripping cave
Golly
is
gosh.
like it's constantly dripping. There's like the stalactites and gross.
Yeah, and thank you to Monkey Fluff Denise. £15, nat 20s for everyone, except for Will. God damn.
Except for Will. Take that, Will.
Ah,
I get wrecked. All right, so
X money.
I guess like behind the ogre, I just kind of you see like a glob of like or like a wave of thick mud slops out of the pool, and then kind of like lifts into the air, and then like is hurled towards the back of the ogre, splashing, and as it does, it creates a fog cloud around the entrance, this bottleneck we are in.
Nice.
And then you hear Hiroki go,
We must depart. Come on, follow me.
and I go back and try to follow the footsteps through this misty cloud, this fog cloud of where
Nice.
Bear had run to.
Nice, awesome. We'll say that he doesn't get a tax opportunity against you because he's like covered in this brown fog. Cool. That is Mortimer's turn.
How injured is that ogre looking? Pretty bad.
I mean, he's taken a few slaps. He'd probably take a fair few more.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack him with my longbow again.
All right. 12 is a miss.
Damn. Okay.
Damn. All right. It's Baron's outfits. We'll take him off turn order. It's Goblin's turn. So, Ogre is going to attack. Thank you to the Atomic Straw for following. Welcome to Adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and scholar. The Ogre's going to attack the Great Club into Birch Boy for a 16 for 12 damage.
That's a miss.
Nice.
Luckily, Christ.
That was pretty good. And the two goblins are going to attack. Thanks to Mr. Bodo Fraggins for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friends. You're a gentleman.
The goblins are shooting bows, right?
They are shooting short bows.
Okay, so they're shooting into the cloud. Like, they can't actually see what they're shooting
That's
at.
true, yeah. I guess they're above the cloud, but yeah. We'll say that they can roll perception checks to get good shots.
All of these followers, yo.
Oh my god. Thanks to Zanea for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I bump that up to 4, I think. Getting close to that viewer decision each and every time. So, and Tita Son McGee. What a great name. Welcome, my friend. You're a gentleman
Today.
and a scholar. It is. It's a McGee kind of day.
It's a good day for us. With the names.
Yeah. Wet Dripping, or Wet Dripper was probably my favourite so far, other than Captain Funnelingus, of course. So they're gonna roll perception checks, see if I get a good shot. This guy can. Okay, so they're both gonna take shots. One's gonna hit Ember, the other's gonna shoot at Birch. So Ember, an 8 versus your armor class.
That's a miss.
And a 23 versus Birch's armor class for 7 damage.
That's a hit. I'm gonna do some monkey bullshit. Grab that arrow. Actually, I'm gonna be the fog cloud. I'm gonna struggle to see it. I'm not gonna bother. How much damage?
7. I'm gonna say they killed a goat at this point. Because it is a goat and they have an ogre and a chieftain. It's a meh. Smeagol is dead for the 3rd time in encounter roleplay history.
How many times does he have to die?
At least 3 more.
Oh god. Okay.
At least once.
Goats have 6 lives. That's a well-known fact.
Yeah.
Let's do some rest in fleece in chat.
Let's get some rest in peace as the goat dies. Once again.
Once again.
Angel thump. Angel thumps. So that is Goblin turn. It takes it to the Birchy turn.
I'm gonna try this again. This time with style.
Nice.
It's a 10. Oh my god.
10's a miss.
Bonus attack. 24. There we go.
Well, I'm pretty sure you skipped my turn.
Yes, I did, because I hate you. No, I just. Yeah, we'll get to you. We'll go back to you in a second.
24 versus AC.
I didn't kill Smeagol, Milk. I didn't kill Smeagol. Yes, 24 to hit, 5 damage.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my final key point, and that lets me disengage as a free action.
Nice. Cool. It's all good. So that's good. That is, yeah, we'll take to Connor's turn.
Okay. As they're booking it around the cavern, he's just gonna kind of step past Ember, and can he like swing both of his axes at this ogre, like to kind of cut its throat as he runs away?
Sure.
Okay. Double axe attack. Number 1 is a 6, and the second is a 21.
21 to hit.
All right. 6 damage on that.
Nice.
The 6 was a nat 1 though, Will. He didn't admit that.
Well,
True.
we don't need to go
I
into
should punish him
detail.
further. I mean,
Will,
actually.
make an example of him.
Yeah. Make examples.
Show him he's been naughty.
Oh, why are you doing that voice? Oh my god!
I was gonna say we're on the same team, but no, I kind of want you to keep talking like that.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So that is
The book it like keep his back to the wall, but
Sure.
kind of keep stepping out of the.
head out of these dripping caves. Okay, that was Birch's turn. So Ember,
Just gonna swing her axe again, yo.
yo, swing yo.
Swing, yo. Sweet.
It's like
great.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but for swingers.
Yeah. Except no hollows.
11 to hit.
My blue eyes!
It means a totally different.
White dragon!
It means a totally different thing in the Swingers Club, let me tell you. An 11. When you form the Exodia, wow. Yeah, 11 is a miss. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Great times.
My blue eyes, white dragon!
I'm so old, so old.
Yeah, that's a miss. So anything else? You're staying in combat? You're running out like your friends are, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
All right, so you head out, and the group of you find yourselves out of my dripping cave, and return
Away from the giant knob.
Yeah.
Now bisected.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, only for swingers. Yes! That is a quote.
What does that even mean?
Well, maybe I'll show you sometime.
Doesn't matter what it means.
Next time I find myself in New York, me, you and Cord will.
We'll play swingers Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, we will. So you're out of the caves, and Baron is here, the man who you managed to rescue, who is a kind of Water Davian noble by the looks of his attire and by his voice as well. And he kind of says,
Thank you for saving me. I fear for the others in there, though.
There are others?
How many others, Master?
At least 50 villagers. Although that fight was not one we could win on our own.
How many goblins?
By my reckoning, at least 20, plus the ogres. They breed a lot.
He says, I know we have one right here.
he nods.
Hiroki, it is good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Master.
And I go in for a handshake and then a half hug.
Yeah.
At least,
I'm sure they're okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, you know?
Can I call Mortimer over?
Yeah.
As he gets close, I just thwomp him in the face.
I hope you can like hit him. Like
You thwomp him?
Right.
You're gonna have to clarify.
Right in
Yes.
his little.
I closed fist punch him in the face. No talons.
No! What did you do that for, Birdman?
Sometimes we need to keep our mouths shut.
No, I mean, she asked me the question. She said if I wanted a trophy, and like, okay.
Consider this a lesson. One that I will not teach twice.
Okay.
Next time he open his fist, okay?
I kind of put an arm on his shoulder like that. Like I've taught him a lesson. Like
Yeah.
he's learned something.
there you go, buddy.
While this is happening,
Vince.
Connor's gonna approach the two and say, I know this is a difficult time for all of us, but we need to know what happened in that town.
He said,
I was sent to Nightstone to warn them of an incoming attack we believed was coming. I left alone, Hiroki. You must have followed me when I did not come. Well, cloud giants attacked, by my reckoning, and they dropped boulders from the sky down upon us. They came down and they took the Nightstone from the town. You might have seen that hole in the ground. Well, they wanted it for some reason and then they moved on their way. We fled to the caves, but there were goblins here. They did not kill us, which was good of them. But we have remained captured here for some time now.
So they have taken the Nightstone.
What is it?
Truthfully, we do not know its real potential. It is a runic item. Giants crave these things for their own purposes. But more worryingly, it seems like there have been many giant attacks of late. Come, let us walk. He kind of heads out towards the caves, vaguely towards Nightstone village again. And he says, my group, and Hiroki's too, have been trying to understand the nature of the giant uprising. Ever since there was, how do we say, surging of magic a few months back, we have seen increased giant activity. And indeed, we believe that there are other giant attacks incoming.
Do you know anything of what's going on? I came down tracking a group of stone giants.
It is not just stone giants. There are frost, storm, fire, cloud, hill. We believe in many areas around the north there will be assaults.
But did they say anything to you? Did they cut when they came and took the stone?
The giants are not wont to speak with the small folk. I merely observed and left with my life. I do not know their real purpose, or if there is indeed an overall purpose other than destruction.
Master,
Yes,
have I spoken to you about my visions as of late?
tell me.
I am haunted by the same dream every night. I see mountains crumble. I see the sky catch a flame. I am worried about the future. I can only assume that this Nightstone is speaking to me.
Perhaps so.
We must
Perhaps
find
so.
out what this Nightstone is and what the purpose these giants wish to have with it.
We will attempt to harness your dream soon. There are perhaps more pressing matters.
And he kind of grabs this map from his satchel, which kind of lays it out on the ground and kneels over it. Also, thank you to the Wolf of Kala for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And Baron just kind of lays it out here, and the map kind of glows with several different points as red. And I'll bring you over to that map now. It's a map of the north.
So excited. The north.
The north will rise again. Winter
It
is
will.
coming.
Winter's coming.
Winter is coming.
And so he points, he double taps as all must do in fantasy films to the location in which you are on the map.
We are here.
And he says,
Goldenfields is here. Upwards to the north lies the small town of Tribor, here. And further north, by Icewind Dale, is Bryn Shander, here.
and double taps.
Double tapping all those.
Can we fast travel yet?
Yeah.
And rest one stay first.
He says,
Each of these locations, we believe there will be an assault from giant kin.
Believe why?
I have spies everywhere, and these are locations of great import. Also, there have been rumors of giant activity in the area, although nothing concrete. So, we believe these might be potential places where they would strike. Of course, they could not hope to strike at Waterdeep or even Neverwinter without previously destroying the surrounding towns and satellite villages. So, if there were to be an assault, it seems likely that you would take out such towns as these.
These locations, do they have things similar to your Nightstone?
Not that we are aware of, although perhaps the giants are drawn by items of import. Goldenfields is a home of druids and peaceful folk. They like to have items around, of course. Tribor is a trading hub. Potentially there are items there too, and, well, Bryn Shander is the gateway to the north. Many frost giants live further north, and were we to lose Bryn Shander, then, well, the rest of the north would be open to attack.
So we shall travel there first, see their attack plans, maybe investigate on what and which they will attack for.
You expect us to strike against giants?
He says, I do not expect anything of you. I am merely informing you of the situation, which I believe we are in, as thanks for saving my life. You see, we want to travel to one of these locations. It is likely that the other two would remain undefended by you. The other two would have to fend for themselves, you see.
He kind of shakes his head. He says, the only thing I know is I need to track the movements of a specific giant. Came down from the Great Peak Mountains a month ago.
I know not his location, but perhaps other giants do. They are tribal creatures, so mayhap if you found one, you could find the others.
Maybe. What do you suggest we do if we are to stop my vision and to stop this destruction?
He says, well, you have a choice before you. Bryn Shander has a large fortified wall and standing militia, but were it to fall, it would leave the rest of the north vulnerable. It holds population of at least 20,000 people, so many lives are at stake. But with Goldenfields, there's a small wall and, well, allied with a few treants, but it's of little importance in the grand scheme of things. But 5,000 farmers, villages, and druids live in that place. It seems unlikely that they would be able to defend themselves too well. And then you have Tribor, which is a town with no standing wall, but a militia with close ties to Neverwinter, but it's in the heart of the north. 10,000 or so farmers live there. Many would die. But there is no real optimal option that I see.
When do you suspect these attacks might happen?
He says at any point we know not their movements and patterns. Unfortunately, all we have is blind hope. I can get you places somewhat quicker with my own powers, but I cannot get you directly to Bryn Shander. I can get you to Tribor quicker. True, Goldenfields is close.
I believe we go through Goldenfield, warn them of the attack, and then make our way towards Tribor. See what we can do in Goldenfield on the way. But focus more on Tribor. It is, in fact, it looks like here.
And I double tap Tribor.
It is a intersection of trade and agricultural people. We must keep them safe.
I can't allow another town of innocent farmers to be trampled.
Then that is your choice, and you must make it yourself. I will return to Waterdeep, where I am needed most.
Waterdeep, you go there. I heading that way.
Why do you seek Waterdeep?
I hear of a group that will help me find the giants. Perhaps you know of group. They are they know as Harpers.
Harpers, ah. Yes, perhaps I could look into that for you, whilst I am in Waterdeep.
I would appreciate this. It would help with the anger. I need to find the giants to help. Yes, you help.
I do not fully understand you, but I will speak to the Harpers and mention your name to them.
Thank you.
We need to make good time. Get to Goldenfields. See that the farmers there are protected.
Very well, then, go safely.
Be safe, master. Try
And
not to
you.
get captured again.
Let out a slight smirk.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping.
I was merely biding my time.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
When you get back to this place you speak of, will you send help for the people we left behind?
Of course, I will do my best, but I do not hold as much sway as I would like. There is no guarantee. I will warn the Lord's Alliance, and they will do what they can, I'm sure.
I kind of just nod.
Well, it was nice meeting you all. Safe travels.
Send yourself.
And he begins to head off on the trail. And thank you to Flipside for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We're just 3 followers away from that viewer decision, guys. We got time to do it for this session, so let's make it happen. So, Master Baron starts walking away.
Okay, so I'm with you guys now, and it's me and you and Birdman over there, and it's gonna be great.
Shit.
I'm gonna bend over and just let it in. I'm gonna bend over and get the map. Why they fucked by Moira? All right, so I'm gonna grab the map off the ground, unless he took it with him.
No, he left them out there for you.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna grab it and be like,
It looks like it is this way.
and I face the wrong way. I don't have survival.
Could I just like grab his shoulder and turn him around?
You turn the map the right way up, and
Actually, physically turn him.
To north. Yes, makes sense. All right, very well.
You head this way. We go this way. Yes.
Doing why everything
So
is-
you look at the map the proper way.
yeah, you.
This map.
So yeah, you start heading toward Goldenfields together. So who is leading the way? Who's map leading?
Not me.
Yeah, I guess that.
Oh, pick me! I can do the map. Me, you know, I'm pretty good with it.
I can read a map. I'm better at following a trail, but I can read a map.
I will stay behind to make sure this Mortimer boy does not speak.
Right. This map, it shows the view from the sky, a view that I know well. I believe I can be trusted best with this one.
How long since you
How-
have seen the road like this?
Yes. How are you with roads?
I'll just jump up and down until someone notices.
Just make your way through the land. This is the exact view that I've looked down upon many times.
I'm just going to place her axe gently on Mortimer's head. Just rest it there. You stop now.
But I can read.
Stop!
Okay.
So you know So you do not need a map. You have it in your head. Very well.
I grab it from you and give it to Mortimer.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Thank you! Finally!
I'm just gonna kind of start walking as the crow flies, so to speak. Do you want a survival?
Into the tree.
I do, yeah.
Oh, less than that one.
Oh wow.
Into a cliff.
Oh, and he falls off the.
Can we just watch him walk in a straight line, like in just
Into
like
the tree.
Do I
Into
walk
a
straight
ditch.
back into the cave?
Yeah. Oh, and thank you to Scott Strawbridge for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend, your gentleman and scholar. 2 off. 2 away, boys. So, yes, it's a very, you wrestle it off, Bertram, and you realise that you're going the wrong way. It takes you a bit of a time before you see Goldenfields before you, but I will show this to you players, so show it to
I
everyone.
mean, natural 20 on survival, bros.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. So that is, you
I'm
see,
really good with maps.
Told you.
No,
It's
oh no,
not
he's
purpose in
great
life.
at reading the map. No one's listening to him.
Yeah,
We're going the right way. Good.
this is lovely. This is a really nice map.
I didn't draw it at all, but
It's beautiful.
I can take no credit other than the
That's
money
the
that I threw at it. So.
Opportunity for you to take credit.
Yeah, I drew it with my hand drawn. I believe. I don't know if you've never noticed
Right before
I
stream.
drew it with my hands.
my
Yes.
artistic skill before.
I mashed my face on the computer.
Yeah, and it came up with a donger. Twitch my fucking path. I'm kidding. So you see Goldenfields lying before you. We need some less creepy music for Goldenfields because it's a nice little place, Goldenfields.
It's a nice place, but we need creepy music.
No, he said we don't need creepy music.
We don't. We need less
We
creepy.
need less creepy music.
I thought he said
Maybe
we
less anger.
it's creepy
I mean,
music.
I need creepy music, but that's just for my own medication. So yeah, you come to Goldenfields. It's a huge temple farm.
Golden girls.
Golden Girls, yeah. It's known as the Granary of the North, and it's home to a lot of soft fruits and
granary.
bushberries, just like Verdurfa. Welcome, Verdurfa, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. 1 off, guys. Oh my boy, oh good.
No.
And there's this kind of abbey before, and these huge fields in which hundreds of people are working. Picking fruits, laying fields and seeds, farmer things. Can you tell I come from a city? And it's like druid folk live here, basically. There's a few guards and adventurers who are patrolling around the kind of outside, and there's a lot of animated trees around here as well. The Ents are and tree Ents are friends of the druids who live here. And you've seen plenty of traders on your, we'll say, 3-day journey to Goldenfields. And people have been going to and fro with kind of great carts filled with berries and fruits, and they've even been happy enough to trade it with you along the way. Goldenfields, indeed, as the name would suggest, Goldenfields. You're coming through this morning, it's like 10 a.m., and the sun is shining brightly on these fields. There's a very small outer wall for the kind of abbey and temple, which these guards are kind of around, but no one pays you too much attention as you're coming to it. However, they do take a second glance at the Aarakocra walking in here, and one of the adventurers kind of steps up to you as you kind of come in towards Goldenfields. The guy stops you and he says, "Excuse me."
Yes, hello.
What's your business in Goldenfields?
You are in great danger.
He's a half-elf ranger with long blonde hair and 2 daggers on his back. Sorry, great danger, you say?
Yeah.
We need to speak with whoever's in charge of this town. We bring ill news.
Well, I suppose you should speak with Abbot Eladin, but this excuse me, but I've never seen one of the Aarakocra who has not been attacking from the skies. You
Don't
understand my hesitance?
He's with us. Don't worry about it.
If you can,
His friend.
if you can guarantee
no harm,
that,
young lady.
if you can guarantee that there'll be no harm to anyone here, then I'm more than happy to.
There's only going to be one person that's in danger, and it's this one. And I point to the halfling.
You can see that he is wingless, therefore he cannot attack from the sky like your previous encounters. So
That cuts me really deep.
Yeah. You can see he's not really a real one.
I mean, like, his wings got cut.
He's like a fake one.
I take a longing look to the sky, like a single vulture-y tear.
You see like a bird going overhead, looking down at you. He's like flipping the bird.
Or just like give it like an imperceptible like shrug.
Yeah. And
Sorry, guys.
Legolas's cousin lets you into
But you really feel like caca now.
Oh dear.
lets you through the walls into the fields where people are working, and you come up to a kind of small temple abbey, which a lot of druids are, planting different flowers. There's a little orchard off to the side. They're doing their gardening. These are old dudes, like basically in retirement. And looking around, you guys get the distinct impression that were giants to come and attack, these guys would not be doing well whatsoever. They are,
Just all Warden Hellmares, every one of them.
yeah, it's like an old retirement home for druids.
Yeah,
And-
Sawana blowing in the breeze.
Yeah, and there's a few guards around, but nothing that could, take down even that goblin band that you were fighting before. But you're let through into the small abbey itself. Pretty simple affair to the nature goddess. Lots of kind of statues around here, a couple of fonts, lots of offerings of food around. A lot of old priests walking by, big bushy beards. Imagine Emilian Bryans from Open Legend, and that's kind of what you're looking at. Big beard around. He's chilling.
Suddenly, I'm really aroused.
It's a ZZ Top lookalike contest.
Yeah.
You see, they all let go of their shovels and they spin it on their belt buckle. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what I was gonna say. So yeah, continue.
Okay. So you it just burns away. So yeah, an elderly, even most venerable looking druid you're led to, who turns to you as he's finishing his morning prayers and says, who do I have the pleasure of meeting today? My name is Eladin. Eladin, father of the abbey.
Why don't you remember your name? It's weird.
That's my age. Boy, sometimes gets a little slow up here.
Halfling do not know of tact.
Feel free to hit him if he offends you.
Oh,
He
I
always
don't think that
offends
will
me.
be necessary.
No,
Yes,
I'm talking to the old man.
Oh, okay.
Are you in charge here, friend?
I suppose you could say so, yes.
I just blurt out, your roost is in terrible danger and most of you are going to die.
Well then, friend, what do you mean by that?
I put up my hand, I say, we come bearing ill news. You know of the town of Nightstone?
I do, yes, not a few days south of here.
It's been ransacked.
By what, or who?
There's been... The drums have been sounded. Giants are on the move. They've come seeking artifacts and other things. They destroyed Nightstone and they're moving onwards.
Well, there's no artifacts here.
No, but, well, we don't know that. But we have it on good authority that they've been moving in these areas.
Well, whose authority do you have it on? Just 5 people walk in here and tell me that everyone's about to die? You can't expect me to go on just that.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta lead in first. Can't just give him the bad news. It's kind of mean.
Now you know how to talk to people. Before you told them the bad news. Immediately.
He learned his lesson.
Seems like it.
Hiroki,
Authority.
tell him what you know of the Baron. Is that his name?
We are a part of a order inside these hills and these mountains here. Inside the rolling winds of the realm. We guard. We protect.
How come I've never heard of you? What is your group called?
Have you heard of the Harpers before?
Well, yes, of course.
That is I. That is us. We know. We know under a very strong knowledge that you are there is activity of the giants nearby.
Well, what do you suggest we do?
Flee.
Flee?
What you have here.
We can't leave. We need to get the harvest in. We can't feed the rest of the north without this harvest.
I'm gonna kind of grab his shoulder a little bit firmly and say, "Friend, I've already watched one town of defenseless farmers be trampled and crushed beneath boulders. I won't let it happen again."
Well, I suppose we can evacuate some, but we really must finish the harvest. It's most important.
I pick up, I pace away and kind of seem defeated. I pick up a small stone and I just peg it at him and see if he does anything.
So you lob it at him?
Yep. I just I walk away. I pick up a stone very dramatically, and I just kind of look at it and I just whip it at his face.
Yeah.
Can I use my monk power to grab it inches from his nose?
He just bark skins and it pinks off.
Nice.
It just kind of, and then just kind of. Boom. What was that for? Oh. You're like, where was that? What?
That was I. It was just a test. It seems as if you have a defense.
Well, yes, the Treants defend us as well, and I have some adventurers here who help. If we were to get the women and children away, then perhaps we could last long enough to make sure that we get the harvest. Really, if we don't get this harvest in, then the rest of the north might starve this winter.
You and your tree friends and your tree skin. Much like the trees will bend from the winds and the clouds, but will it break? From giants?
Well, I suppose we're going to have to find out, aren't we, my friend?
And thank you to TigTog for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And he says,
Very well. You can help me oversee some defenses, and then be on your business, and we'll do our best to defend our town and evacuate the others. Good.
I need to know you're being honest with us.
I have no reason to lie to you.
The giants, they came for something. You sure there's nothing here that they could know about?
Maybe they are coming to stop the supply of crop.
It's possible that they wish to, destroy our crops and cripple the north, but we won't let that happen. Now, let us go outside and see to the defenses.
Oh wait, I was gonna ask him.
go ahead.
Are there any monuments around here, statues, or
He kind of gestures around you.
Plenty.
like a giant one, like you guys like a lot?
No,
Oh, they're just statues.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
He kind of talks to you like you're a sick kid, and heads out of the
Come on! Time to man the defenses. Oh dear. Oh, I'm... Whew.
Everything all right?
Must take my medication. And, it's past my bedtime.
and on that bombshell, it's time for us to actually wrap up this episode.
It is.
Storm King's Thunder, because it's 7 o'clock, and it's time to move on to our next game, the Domes of Ishak-Sahur. So that was from episode 1. So what do you guys think of Storm King's Thunder? Do you want to see more? Let us know. Of course, we'll be back playing this game next week, but following on from this show, immediately after, we're continuing on from last night's 7 PM show of Domes of Ishak-Sahur into episode 2 of that. So stick around, don't go anywhere, and let's hear from our players' thoughts on the session real quick, and things you do on the internet. Let's start with Cord.
Hello, my name is Mythomatic. I am a role player, a streamer, as well as one of the co-founders of Encounter Roleplay. I'll be actually, I fucking loved tonight, really. It was really a lot of fun. I was really hyped. All week, ever since it came out, I wanted to read the book and then knew I couldn't because I was going to be playing on here. I was really excited. Made the character this morning, so much love. Really exciting. I feel like I'm playing a cleric, Seto Yeshwan.
Yes.
But it's a lot of fun. Some little bit of plugs about me. I stream on Twitch. I have a Traveler game on this Friday on my channel. So if you are interested in learning about some more space games and some more TTRP, that is a cool place to find me. Anyway, that's me.
Makes American accent not believable. All right, so Gareth,
Sunly Pandas.
you got it. Salad.
Hi. My name's
I'm
Askren.
conditioning Askren to reply to that name now.
I was,
Salad works, yeah.
no, I was because I was expecting to go last. My name is Askren. I had a lot of fun tonight because I was like everyone here. I was looking forward to playing this game. I actually have the book, and it's sitting on my shelf, and I am not touching it until we get decently into this campaign. And I know we're well off the rails. For those of you who don't know, I stream D&D over on twitch.tv/exploding dice. The link is in the chat, where we have live D&D every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and also an awesome talk show called Fuzzy Dice every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And also I'm here a couple days of the week. So hi.
There you go. Lee.
Hey guys, I'm Ginger Snapper. Hello. I'm Ginger Snapper, and I'm usually complaining about things on Twitter.
I snap ginger.
Drawing things and posting them, and occasionally appearing on people's streams. Yes, I really love D&D very much. Talk to me about D&D. Be my friend on Twitter. Let's be friends about
Let's
D&D.
be friends. All right, and last but
Let's
not
be
least, Revolver.
Hey guys, Revolver C. I do the streaming and twitching and stuff like that. This was actually my first 5th edition D&D game, so it was a lot of fun. Thanks for bearing with me.
You almost killed us.
Yeah, I almost killed you, but you know. I'm more used to like role-playing games where it's like little dice rolling, but I'm getting back into the rhythm of things. I do play Vampire the Masquerade every Tuesdays with a couple of friends, and
Awesome. Well,
thanks for having me.
yeah, no, thank you for coming along playing with you guys. So we'll be back same time next week, and for this game, and then we're about to get in Clarity, Claude, and Nerd Immersion for the Domes of Ishak. Zahua, you can hear the sexy music coming into the background here. Gotta go on a quick 10-minute countdown. Thank you everybody who followed, donated, subscribed, did all the things, retweeted, whatever you did. If you just watched along, you're all great. Thank you so much, guys, and we will be back in 10 minutes time for this game here. Check out Domes. Find out there. If you enjoyed tonight's show, hit that follow button and join us. We're going to start the next game with a viewer decision for 40 followers, so that should be good. And last we saw adventurers last night, they saw women clones of them making eggs in the temple. So who the fuck knows what's going on, guys? We'll find out very soon. We'll see you guys in a few minutes, and until next time, try not to roll too many nat ones because we want to be here laughing when you do. Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye. Alright then, folks. Next game coming up right here, right now. Here we go. Change the title. Domes of Ishak. Zahua. Looking forward to this one, guys. Things are gonna heat up a little bit tonight. Heat up a little bit. Here comes Egbert. You know it. You know it. Excellent stuff. Thank you to Infectiously for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh yeah. Yeah, you are. Here comes Egbert. Here comes the egg puns. Oh boy. Is this another 24-hour stream? No. God, no. There's another 9-hour stream. I'm streaming for 9 hours Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So today and tomorrow, another 9-hour streams. Time to crack them yolks. Time to get a tweet going. So for this next one, for more viewer decision madness. Fade a claw for the host. Oh, Twitch being a pain again? That sucks. Don't think it's on my end. Domes of Ishak Zaho. Okay guys, I need an egg pun for